Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another tournament of Omega. Specifically, OMEGA⁵ Go Beyond. Because for some reason this final stage has only been attempted once, but that reason I mean me, Caleb Cloud, your host for this evening. And with me once again is my lovely co-host Benny Kins on my left. Whose headphones probably decided to screw him over at the worst possible time. But don't worry, he's here, accounted for. Last week, not only was a new NSC champion crowned, we didn't have a final because, unsurprisingly, Stage 7 is stupid. But Asa Reynolds, for the second time in his Omega career, first time in this era, became your last man standing with the best result, the sole member of the roster to reach the back half of Stage 7, but he was bested by double cliffhanger ultra plays. What do you expect from paddle cliffs being paddle cliffs? Your women's champion, funnily enough, is Annabella Heinrichs. Your Shatter's champion is Steven Siegel, Radium and Coffee. Even though he's not even in the database yet. Which is crazy. It's crazy. Like, I still can't believe that. The Chatter's champion is not even in the Ninja Machine database yet. And your best rookie was... I need to look that up real quick. It was Dmitry Pasechnik. He'll be at number 51. Radium's going to be at number 80. Heinrichs is going to be at 85. But we have another 100 athletes trying to go beyond the upper limits of human capability. And it all kicks off with Stage 1, which is going to commence in mere moments. Alright, now that Betty's back, here we go! Prepare for lag. Stage 1 is Cloud Top Crucible. It consists of 14 obstacles and is a speed stage divided into 4 segments. Each of which has no rest points until you reach the end of it. The first segment is Stratus, consisting of Barrel Swing, Wagon Wheels, Ring of Fire, Big Air Board, and Putter Flutter. Cumulus, consisting of 4 obstacles, consists of Slingshot from Ultimate Beastmaster, City Finals version of Wing Swing, Giza Hill, and Pipe Drop. Picking up the back half is Cirrus, consisting of Airwalk, Epic Domino Hill, and Missile Bomber. Finally, Atmos, consisting of just 2 obstacles, Astroglider and Air Raid. The time limit, 145 seconds for the dudes, 155 for the ladies. Should anyone clear this, they will face the first of 4 bosses, which, if cleared, will give the competitor an automatic spot in the top 30 and the back half of the course. The first boss, as per usual, is the Forces of Nature, but tonight, it is Thunderous. A matchup of a lot of difficult obstacles, such as Electric Slide, Snapback, Dropping Clips, and Palm Flip, or in this case, Tower of Bongo, Electric Slide, Palm Flip, Reverse Grab, and the Silver Lachey version of Pressure Point. Should anyone clear this, they will receive the Safety Pass and an automatic spot in the top 30, the former of which gives you another try at an obstacle stage if you fail it. Though seldom does it actually have to be used. 75 move on, 25 will not. We'll kick off this fairly stacked roster with 17 chatters, 13 women, and 12 women and 13 rookies. And we're going to start with our first heat of 3. Fairly stacked one, to be honest. Jake McClintock.
Basically.
Jake McClintock, who we haven't seen in a long-ass time, actually. Former finalist. John Mack. And Sam Folsom. Former last man standing from this era. Jake McClintock is the first runner in the first clear.
Who would have thought?
Sam Folsom fails Astroglider. John Mack fails EDH. I don't know who this dude is, but the fact that he's going toe-to-toe with two big names in the ninja scene is crazy. Here we come. Here come our first few special archetypes. Consisting of a chatter and a woman in Pineapples Alfredo. Another rookie and a woman in Yulia Ovchinikova. And I apologize in advance for any visual errors or mispronounced names you may see or hear throughout the broadcast. And Sebastian Speed. A lot of misses on Ring of Fire. Alfredo fails Big Air Board. Speed fails Airwalk. And Yulia fails Barrel Swing.
Siri taking like 5 misses on Ring of Fire is so brutal.
Yeah. Speed missing 2 as well. I've never seen that many misses on Ring of Fire. It's crazy. Brave Vinica, Chatter, Luke Dillon, what am I talking about? And Joe Goodacre, who is a rookie. 2 people just failed Ring of Fire. It's just Luke Dillon, and he clears!
Oh my.
Wow!
Really at the same time, too. Wow.
Vinica and Goodacre, whose names sound very similar, particularly in the tail end, both failed the same obstacle 1 move apart, 1.5 seconds apart. That is tragic. This next
choking.
This next heat, though, is kind of crazy. He actually just hosted another episode of the Sharp Tank. The Sharp Tank. Definitely check that out.
There you go.
It only took about 5 seconds. The creator, Alex Cunningham, finally made it back to the main roster, along with Ethan Gardulski and Clément Gravier.
What a heat.
See what happens. Cunningham fails the first obstacle. Gardulski fails Wing Swing, and Clément Gravier fails Missile Bomber. Damn, I butchered the name of a series, and he failed the first obstacle.
Yeah.
Sorry, Alex. And by the way, if you want to qualify for Omega as a chatter, you just gotta join the Ninja Masters Discord server. The link is in the description. It is not my server, obviously. But the Omega tournaments and NMOSs take place here. And you also have to be in the database as a chatter, and not exclusive to the Sharp Tank, like Ryokoto, for instance. But 15 of you are going to get into the main roster next week for the anniversary tournament, which I'm really excited about.
Woo!
We have a few chatters, or not chatters. We have a chatter here in Casey Navidi, a rookie in Nail Mignon, 2 women, one of which is a chatter, one of which is a rookie, and then there's Xavier Dancer. Everyone fails Big Air Board except for Dancer. He fails Air Raid. Oof.
Rises from the ashes of Big Air Board, fails his Dancer.
Yeah.
Comes there.
Yeah. Jody Avila. I haven't seen that name in a minute. Same with Hayato Takaska. And Pavel Ivanov. Avila fails Wing Swing. Pavel fails EDH, but so does Takaska.
Jody, he's a tall dude with a good reach going out of Lachey obstacle. That's nice.
That is crazy, actually. Ludovico Vossali, rookie. Chatter, Evan Mail. And Sody Pop himself. We haven't seen this dude in a minute. Kyle Soderman.
Yeah.
Vossali fails, I want to say Wagon Wheels. Mail fails Wing Swing. Soderman fails Air Raid. Wow.
Wow.
Big moves from Sody Pop. Former finalist Sheer Shrim. Returning Flip Rodriguez. And climber Meiji Narasaki. Hold on. Narasaki fails Giza Giza Hill. Flip fails EDH. Sheer Shrim clears!
Oh, okay.
Again with this sheer fucking Shrim. Crazy. Curtis Tran, another chatter. Another return, a few more returnees in Oliver Lutman and Evan LaValle. Tran fails Big Air Board. Everyone else fails EDH. Half a second apart. Wow. LaValle by half a second gets the fastest time over Oliver Lutman. Great runs, though, except for Curtis Strand. Would not want to be him right now. But congrats on making him. That's great. Another name we haven't seen in a while is Lucas Killian. Rookie, climber,
True.
Andy Sanders. And the guy to my left is Venny Kins. Okay. Okay, Venny. You didn't even get the worst result. Holy shit. Andy Sanders fails wing swing. You got all the way to Giza Hill, and Killian fails airwalk. Wow.
Dude, I absolutely ate shit at one of the stunts. I ate one of the stunts.
Yeah, that's really good for Chatter and the host, too. Oh, we haven't seen a lot of these names in a while, actually. No one's seen the pattern here. Isabella Folsom, Hayate Kajihara, and Caden Forsha. Kajihara fails Giza Hill, Forsha fails airwalk. Isabella Folsom getting the best result on EDH.
Nice.
And I forgot to say it, but here come the Folsoms. Wow. Cappuccino Viglione, rookie, Chatter Yuchen Shao, and the prodigal son Kaio Nagano.
What a heat.
The latter of which just failed Ring of Fire.
Ooh.
Viglione fails Wing Swing, and Yuchen Shao getting all the way to airwalk, getting the best result.
Hell yeah.
Kaio Nagano bested on the third obstacle is crazy. Hopefully this heat can do a little bit better. Max Gunna, Brett Strong, and Zelia Avizu. The latter of which fails the first obstacle. Gunna fails Slingshot. Brett Strong fails Airwalk. A few more.
Barrel swing fell in a minute, but, you know, it was inevitable. It was bound to happen to somebody.
Yeah. I think we've seen a few so far, which is crazy. Seldom does it actually happen. It's happened multiple times in this round alone. We're not even halfway through this roster yet. Callum Price, Chatter, Joe Capo, and Daniel Gerber. Okay, Callum Price fails Slingshot, Joe Capo fails Pipe Drop, Gerber fails Air Raid. Decent runs from all three. At the very least, it's decent. Vadim Timonov.
Yeah.
Rookie climber Helen Lee, and host of Muso, Philip Scott. Timonov fails Big Air Board. Helen Lee fails Pipe Drop. Philip Scott getting the best result on Airwalk. Hosts are popping off right now.
Is that good?
That's crazy. Running next, though, Charlie Ball, Mikhail Lajic, and Jacob Arnstein. I'm going to check something really quick. Yes. Okay. Making sure I did post simulation work. Here we go! See how this heat does.
Okay, great.
Logic fails Pipe Drop. Arnstein fails Airwalk. Charlie Ball fails Astro Blood. That's crazy. Rookie.
Ace is doing good today.
Yeah. Rookie. Climber. Elnaz Rikabi. Host of Irish Warrior. I actually got the name right this time. Kyle Foley.
Hooray!
And your best rookie from last week, Dmitry Pasechnik. Pasechnik fails Big Air Board. Rikabi fails Airwalk, but so does Kyle Foley. Kyle Foley, missing out on the best result of the three by about 10 seconds. Still decent run from Kyle Foley, actually. These, again, the hosts are doing really good right now. For the most part. Still. Sorry. Nathaniel Honvu.
No, I'm talking about. I thought we were talking about fucking Sierra with the where'd she go on? Like, I forgot where she went on.
Sierra and Alex in particular. Nathaniel Honvu.
Whatever.
Speaking of barrel swing fails, Nathaniel Honvu, Lloyd Fortier. I haven't seen this dude in a minute. And Brooke Rabuto.
True.
Rabuto fails Giza Hill. Honvu fails EDH. Fortier clears. Wow.
Nice.
Great way to start a return to Omega. Welcome back, Lloyd Fortier.
Absolutely.
Doing Canada proud already. Mike Vasquez. Speaking of Canadians, Sean McCall and Drew Becker. Vasquez fails Wagon Wheel. Barrel Swing, another fail in the first obstacle from a Chatter. and everyone else fails airwalk, but Shawn McCall getting the fastest time by 45 hundredths of a second over True Becker.
Damn.
That was close. A&W finalist, inaugural NSC champion, if I recall correctly, Noxa Garamore, Satone Yoshida, who's a climber, and Chatter, Xander Slater. Everyone except Garamore fails wagon wheels, and Garamore clears.
Seeing a lot of instances of synchronized choking tonight.
Yeah, you want to talk about dead on arrival. Damn.
Yeah.
I haven't seen. Okay, Evan White, another big return from Jun Sato, the president of the JPA, and Ninja Warrior Germany and Ninja Warrior France champion Renee Castle. Evan White fails pipe drop. Renee fails EDH. Sato fails air raid. Another great return from the president of the Japan Parkour Association.
Yeah.
Yaroslav Paskov, who is a rookie, Chatter Amamimia, and another return from Enzo De Ferrari Wilson, two-time finalist of Omega. Wilson fails EDH, Mimia fails pipe drop, and Paskov fails airwalk. Great runs from all three of them.
Absolutely.
That was really good. Obstacle designer Matt Bradley, former semifinalist Simon Bruna, and rookie Ava Mengoli with a funny number. Bradley fails airwalk. Mengoli fails EDH. Bruna fails air raid by 8 hundredths of a second! That is tragic. So close. Did he miss on... He was perfect until that point, too. That's unlucky. Chatter, Jack Andrews. Obstacle designer, Brett Sims. And A&W finalist and Season 17 winner, Kai Beckstrand. Sims fails Giza Giza Hill. Kai fails airwalk. But Andrews fails pipe drop. Kai gets the best result of the three. So far. Another big return from former semi-finalist Sandro Scheibler, one of the first people ever to do so. Rookie Dojun Lee and Chatter Bo Lewis. Scheibler fails slingshot. Lewis fails slingshot as well. Dojun Lee gets all the way to Astro Glider. Wow.
Damn.
These rookies are doing crazy.
Yeah.
Former finalist Max Feinberg, former semi-finalist Jan Tatarovich, I think, and Tommy Matthews. Tatarovich fails wing swing, Feinberg fails astro glider, Matthews fails air raid. Another great heat. Last of the rookies, climber Alexander Migos, Chatter's champion Radium and Coffee, with Steven Siegel competing on his behalf, and Amir Malik. Steven Siegel getting all the way to airwalk, Malik getting to air raid, and Migos failing astro glare, Malik getting the best result. This is where we get to the really stacked heats. Sasuke finalist Yoshiyuki Yamamoto, Ninja Warrior France champion Matthias Neurel, and Hans Hertz. That is Neurel, who fails wing swing. Hans Hertz fails air raid 200ths of a second!
Oh my goodness. Hans getting the hoot.
And Yoshi clears. But Hans Hertz. Oh my god.
Tragic would be underselling it.
How close can you get? Words Bob Barker. Women's champion Annabella Heinrichs, Philip Goethe, and Phil Folsom. Here come the Phils. Heinrichs. Oh wow, Heinrichs getting all the way to EDH. Goethe fails air raid, Phil Folsom clears. And he beats the Klaxon on top of that.
Typical.
Oh my god, look at this heat. K-Rod, Kevin Rodriguez. #1 ninja in the world as, the WNL champion, Noah Munier, and 2-time Sasuke champion, Yusuke Morimoto. The top two, not the top two, two members of the top 5 in Ninja Machine in the same heat.
Hold your breath.
K-Rod feels big airborne. Noah Munier feels missile bomber. Yusuke feels airwalk. But Kevin Rodriguez just failed on the first segment of the stage. Kevin Rodriguez fails on the 4th obstacle. Another big name former semi-finalist is out of the equation, likely, on stage 1. Ooh. I have a bad feeling about this, y'all. We now kick off the top 10 from last week. Starting with Tom Alberti, Ryosuke Miyaoka, and Kasim El Kefi. Kasim El Kefi fails wagon wheels.
Oh, wow.
Miyaoka fails EDH. Alberti clears. Tough night for Kasim El Kefi. Oh, here we go. We got 3 champs in the same heat. ANW champion and Omega champion Caleb Bergstrom. NSC champion and Omega champion Caden Lepsack. And your Season 5 NSC champion, multi-time Omega finalist, the technician, Tyler Smith.
Oh!
Lepsack fails Astroglider. Everybody else clears!
I expected a 3-way clear, but still.
Ah.
Of all 3, I've got to say.
Great runs from all 3, though. I mean, it is to be expected when you have a heat this stacked.
Yeah.
Cal Shrim and Texas Ninja multi-time AEW champion Vance Walker. Cal Shrim fails EDH. Vance fails Astroglider, but Cal Shrim getting EDH is crazy. But Vance Walker cannot be stopped for the most part. Top 2 from last week. Gavin Obi, the man who's failed on the stair hopper, got him the Despair Caviar and decided the last tournament for the 3rd week in a row. And Asa Reynolds, runner-up from the most recent NSC finals. Both of which fail Astroglider.
Oh.
And that is going to cap off stage 1, except for the boss. Tower Bongo, Electric Slide, Palm Flip, Reverse Grab, and the Silver Lachey version of Pressure Point. That is the gauntlet that Thunderous is laying out for these 10 competitors. Starting with Jake McClintock. There are 20 moves in the Tower of Bongo. Halfway through. Or there's 13 moves I want to talk about. That's Electric Slide. Looking good, though! McClintock kicks off with a clear!
Oh, 1 and done. Okay.
Jake McClintock! Welcome back, my friend. Holy hell.
Hell yeah.
And Jake McClintock gets himself the safety pass in his 3rd appearance in this era. And a guaranteed spot in the top 30 and the back half of the course. What a way to kick things off. Luke Dillon, how do you respond to that? Jake McClintock, by the way, sits in 108th place with 2,160 points. Luke Dillon fails Tower of Bongo, but Luke currently sits in 94th place with 4,510 points. Sheer Shrim, on the other hand, sits a few spots below him, number 99, just in the top 100 with 3,200 points, and obviously it would be his first boss clear in any era, I think. Oh, a save from the former finalist. The last move of Tower of Bongo. Takes out the former finalist. Great run from Sheer Shrim, though.
Yeah.
Loic Fortier In his first appearance in the era, did he get his first boss clear of the era? Let's say that he saves on move 3.
Yeah. Oh, but
And does
wide.
get taken out on move 10. Great run from Noika. Knocks Sigarmore. In his 5th appearance, he sits in 42nd on the leaderboard with 6,620 points. And it would be his first boss clear. Did he do it against Thunderous?
Okay, thinking that part.
Slowing down, though. Looking good, though. Going into these last few moves. Pressure point. No, the last move! The former A&W finalist is bested on the last move of Boss 1. Hell of a run from the former A&W finalist and the inaugural NSC champ. Yoshiyuki Yamamoto, meanwhile, sits in 198th place. This is his second appearance in the era, and he has 600 points. You better believe he wants to get that boss clear. It would be his first in the era. With Yamada and the other Black Tigers watching on, he saves on move 5 and fails on move 8. That run, though, is probably going to jack up his score. Speaking of people with a big score, Phil Folsom, former finalist. He sits in 5th place at the moment with 63,845 points. I'll make absolutely sure that is the case. It is not. He's in 6th. I got the leaderboards in the wrong order. It would be his 3rd boss clear of the era and a 2nd against the forces of nature. Oh, he saves on move 3, though. Former finalist, the only finalist of this era. But Palm Flip takes out the barn burner. Tom Alberti sits in 28th place on the leaderboard with 5 appearances and 14,530 points. Could you believe it? This would be his first boss clear of the era. Thunderous, though. So tough, this. As Bongo, though, better than Phil did. Tom Alberti, can he get the clear? Yes!
Yes!
We have 2 guaranteed spots in the top 30. Tom Alberti is now one of them, along with Jake McClintock. They both get the safety pass, which means the margin for error gets even tighter for everybody else. That means only 28 spots other spots are going to be open. And so did Tom Alberti. Still got a few more runs left to go, though. 2 to be exact. The next of which is Caleb Bergstrom. 2nd Omega champion, former A&W champion. He sits in 28th place, 27th place, right above Tom Alberti with 7 appearances and 15,570 points. And this would be his first boss clear. Can he do it against Thunderous, against the forces of nature? He's a tall ass. He's really slowing down, though. Caleb Bergstrom is bested on the reverse grab. Speaking of champions, we got one more. Your current number 1 on the Omega leaderboard, Tyler Smith. Your Season 5 NSC champion with 8 appearances, 3 boss clears, and 78,625 points. This will be his 3rd clear against the forces of nature and the 4th of the era. How are we going to cap off this stage 1? Are we going to cap it off with a clear against Tornadus? If anybody can do it, it's the technician. It's called that for a reason. And that's it.
All right.
Tyler Smith makes it 3 boss clears against Forces of Nature tonight. Which means only 27 are going to advance past stage 4.
And
along with
look
three.
at the clutch melon.
Oh my god!
Jesus Christ.
And one of the changes that will be occurring with the scoring system, there are now 5 Lucky Melons that are handing out rather than just 1. So with that in mind, let's have a look at our clear review. Forza Night Stage 1 clear review. Lucky Melons go to Michael Lagic, Keen Forza, Tyler Smith, Eddie Kins, and Flip Rodriguez. The stage being, I should have checked this earlier, Air Raid and Airwalk by a margin of 3 in a tie. Clutch Melon goes to Tyler Smith on Tower of Bongo in Thunderous, which is crazy. Kajihara gets the Despair Caviar, and Phil Folsom gets the Wonderful Melon. Let's see, we lost this stage. We are down to 10 chatters. We have lost the following: Alex Cunningham, Ethan Gardilski, Pineapples Alfredo, Casey DeViti. No, Ethan Gardilski's still in one I'm talking about. Alfredo, Cunningham, DeViti, Tran, Rice, Vasquez, and Slager. And as for the women, I need to make sure this BGM is looping. It is. Hello, people. We are down to 8 women. We have lost Pineapples Alfredo, Nail Mignon, Casey DeViti, and Zelia Vizu. As for the rookies, we're down to 8. Yulia of Shinikova is out, along with Joe Goodacre, the aforementioned Mignon, and Ludovico Vasali, and Satone Yoshi. So because Jake McClintock, Tom Alberti, and Tyler Smith are going to the back half, that means that the following people are moving on to stage 2 because of it. Jody Avila, Annie Sanders, and Evan Mayo. Your DFL for this week is Mike Vasquez. Yeah. So with that in mind, we are down to 10 chatters, 8 women and 8 rookies, 78 in total, but 75 are going to be taking on the newly adjusted stage 2, going to be commencing in mere moments.
Stage 2 is Sub-Zero Sprint. It is a Kindra stage consisting of 8 obstacles with a decreased time of 80 seconds for the men and 85 for the ladies. It is a rib run followed by parkour walls, vanilla spider walk, and lunatic ledges. Faster competitors can make a quick stop at the refill area before taking on the treacherous back half, consisting of crescent roll, replacing run the planks, panic bridge, metal spin, and a photo finish at Monster Kong. Should anyone clear the stage with 50 or more balls in their backpack, they'll face the second boss, Sweetcoon, a mashup of Sonic Curve, The Hinge, Down Domain, and many other parkour-intensive obstacles. If anyone somehow bets Sweetcoon, they'll automatically advance to the stage 5 and receive the Nerf Pass, so the stages 5 and 6 will be nerfed. 55 move on, and 20 will be sent packing.
Thank you, Venny. And if you guys didn't notice, we're bringing back the snake for tonight.
No, this was like this in the beginning, dude. I know what you're talking about.
A little bit of a throwback to previous eras. But yeah, it's time to kick off stage 2. Evan Mail kicking things off, repping the chatters. And he fails the first obstacle.
Ooh.
That is right.
Quick representation for the chatters.
Yep. Annie Sanders following that up with a timeout on Monster Kong.
Okay.
Okay, they timeout on the trampoline jump though. Jody Vila. Looking good. Monster Kong though. Was looking good. Cappuccino Viglione. Metal Spin takes another. So tough.
See a lot of those, probably.
Yeah. Jan Totorovic, Ninja Warrior Poland champion, which I somehow forgot to mention. Monster Kong again. Everybody's timing out there. Ethan Gardilski.
Knows how to push the pace. Can we see it? Oh!
Panic Bridge.
Not.
That's in the back half, though. That's good. Matthias Dohrel. Spin takes another big name out of it.
There we go.
Nenny, can you take the cold? Okay! Metal spin! He got to the
Oh,
pedal.
but I can't teach spin.
That's really good, actually.
I'll take it.
Makes you Norasaki. Monster Kong. I think the time limit may be too tight. Well, I mean, you never know.
Yeah.
Rabuto.
We'll see if anyone's gonna touch the rope.
Oh, they got to the trampoline jump rather than the vault box. It's good. Red Sims, the inventor. Metal Spin takes another head. This dude doesn't beat this. He's known as the speed star of Sasuke, Hayate Kajihara. Oh, he times out as well.
We're sounding the alarms right now.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Shatter, Amamimia. Never mind.
Well,
Helen Lee. Ooh, they get to Monster Kong though. Jack Andrews. And a Monster Kong. Joe Capo. Panic Bridge takes another A&W competitor out of it. Quel Logique. Rested on Monster Kong. Evan White. First victim of Crescent Roll. From Irish Warrior.
Such an unorthodox obstacle.
Competing on behalf of Radium and Coffee, Steven Siegel. Fails on Lunatic Legends.
Oh. Pinch runner.
Round to the middle of the stage, though. It's decent. Host of Irish Warrior, Kyle Foley. Getting all the way to Panic Bridge.
Look at his cargo, though. He was holding on to it for a good while.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that. Holy shit, he ended up with 60 cargo for like... He only lost 10 balls for like half the course.
Right?
Yu Chen Chao, meanwhile. Another chatter. They only lost 18 before they got to the back half. Crescent Roll, though, takes its second head. And now it's Rikabi. Saves on Crescent Roll and fails on Panic Bridge. Costco. Oh, that was good. Until he got to Crescent Roll.
Yeah.
Host of Muso, Philip Scott. Can he keep the train going for the host? Yes, he can! Monster Box.
Taken up by his own creation. Love to see it.
Oh, you're still right. That is a Muso obstacle. Damn. Brett Strong. Another victim of Metal Spin. Sebastian Spieth. He only lost one ball!
Damn. Oh my god.
And then he was bested on Lunatic Legends.
Lunatic Legends.
Arnstein, meanwhile. Oh, that was... Oh,
okay.
it was looking so good.
Nearly DOA.
Genuinely was looking so good. If there's any set of 5 words that describes the stage, it was going so well.
Well, either way, time is much more for pressing matter this time around.
Yeah.
Pressing? Wow, can't speak.
I feel that. It happens, dude. Drew Becker. I would know. I started on a lot of shit. Monster Kong.
Yeah.
He got to the rope climb, though. I mean, granted, would happen.
We're making progress.
Getting closer. Getting closer. Slowly but surely. Sean McCall. Another victim of Crescent Roll. In the back half of the course.
Yeah.
Lucas Killian. He gets the Monster Kong by the skin of his teeth. Kanan Forsha. Another victim of Lunatic Legends. Matt Bradley, meanwhile. How do you respond to that? Oh, he got to the rope climb as well.
Okay. Well, we need someone that will send on literally every obstacle, at every turn, at every chance. Some caution to the wind.
Might be this dude for all we know. Yusuke, well, he's not necessarily known for speed, but he is Sasuke's GOAT, so it's understandable if Yusuke Morimoto does end up clearing this. He does not!
Oh!
He got the closest so far, though, after saving on Crescent Roll and on Rib Run.
Jesus Christ.
He almost lost it on 2.1.
run. Yeah. 2 different points.
gosh. Kai Beckstrand. Oh, my 2 seconds!
Oh!
We're getting there. We can get there.
Oh.
Yeah, at this point, we're not concerned about, like, anybody clearing 50 balls. We're, like, concerned about anyone clearing point blank.
Clearing in general, yeah. He's one of the fastest ninjas in the world right now. AW Season 17 speed winner. And he ended up timing out. Eva Mengoli. Another victim of Crescent Roll. Heinrichs, your women's champion at the moment. Times out at Monster Box as well after saving on Metal Spin.
Okay.
Takaska, another speed star, is bested in Crescent Rolls.
Tough.
Flip. It's also kind of known for speed. Oh, he gets the Monster Kong as well. John Mack. Monster Kong again. Take a fat guess as to what Killer Stage 2 is going to be. Multi-time semi-finalist, Kyle Shrim. Another victim of Metal Spin. What about Electric Enzo? Oh, by a few seconds on the rope climb. Save on Metal Spin, too. Ivanov. Never mind. Renee. Ugh, damn rope climb again.
Yeah.
We were contemplating on whether we should reduce the time limit by 5 or 10 seconds. I ended up reducing it by 10. That may be the reason why we haven't gotten to clear yet.
Maybe. Just maybe.
Honmu. Oh. Again on the rope climb. Getting closer, though. Lutman. Metal Spin takes another head.
Well.
How about Evan LaValle? Oh, another timeout on the rope climb.
Yeah.
Muso's most recent champion, by the way, Ryosuke Miyaoka. You want to talk about dead on arrival, but he gets to the rope climb. You gotta go throw caution to the wind here. Now, man, here come the Folsom, starting with Isabella. Oh, she times out by a few seconds. Maybe one of the closest runs to a clear that we've gotten so far.
I believe so.
How about Clément Travier, Ninja Warrior France champion? Also timing out the rope climb. Well, I mean, if there's anyone who's known for speed, it's Noah Munier.
Yeah.
By 8,700!
Oh!
Noah freaking Munier!
Oh.
That is crazy! He's called the fastest ninja in the world, and even he couldn't beat this shit.
Just imagine if he didn't take that slip on Crescent Roll.
Yeah. That would have been a clear, and maybe even a... No, it would not have been a boss attempt. He only would have had 6 balls.
Yeah.
Still, though. Holy heck. Migos.
I think everyone's collectively decided to not even concern themselves this weekend.
Yeah. Migos taking out on Rip Run. Dohyun Lee. Oh, he saves on Monster Kong, but he's times out on trampoline jump. Charlie Ball. Oh, by 4 seconds. Sam Folsom. Yes!
Oh,
1300s and 1 ball.
Typical Bomber activity.
Sam Folsom. Wow. I mean, it checks out. He's a barn bird. Max Feinberg, meanwhile. Oh, I'm not on the rope climb again. But we have it clear. It was by 1300s. How about Asa Reynolds? No spin. Damn. Vance Walker. Sorry, Vance Walker.
There we go.
Time's out. I had to get the Eisman impression in there. Time's out on the rope climb as well. Kane Lepsak, former NSC champion, also timing out by 3.5 seconds.
Wow.
Gavin Obi, around the last 20 or so runs, he fails on the Monster Kong. He doesn't even time out on it. He just fails it.
Oh.
Daniel Gerber. Oh! Time's out on the trampoline jump, though. He saves on Rib Run, though. Oh. Okay. This dude is also known for speed. Not quite as fast as Kajihara, but still pretty damn fast. It's Jun Sato. But he also times down the rope climb. Tommy Matthews. Now Spin takes another head. What about Soderman? Literally perfect until Metal Spin.
Goodness, what?
Wow!
Well, it's called Soderman. That shouldn't be that surprised, really.
I mean, the caveat with this is that he did not have the pace to clear
No.
any stretch. But still, great run from Soderman. Grown up. Oh, the damn rope climb again.
Yeah.
What about Gota? Yeah, he did not have the pace either.
Nope.
What about Amir Malik? A few saves, and he times out on the trampoline jump. 0.01. Damn. Hans Hertz. Oh, but just shy of 6 seconds, he times out on Monster Pond.
Tough.
Jansen. Never mind!
Oh, well, so long X.
9.
Damn. Yoshi, how do you respond to that? Not have the points, but he times out by just shy of 2 seconds.
Ah, that is
Getting
tragic.
so close. What about Loic Fortier? 6 runs remaining. Fortier times out on Monster Kong. Sheer Shrim, by the way.
Save us, your shrimp. Ah.
Fails on Panic Bridge. Save us, Luke Dillon. He will not. Oh, if anyone's gonna do it, it's Bill Folsom. No, by 4 seconds.
Pretty much on par with Isabella.
Yeah.
Like, I think. Wait. I think she could with like after
3.3.
2.94 seconds. So that's yeah. Oh, 2.3. Oh, damn. That's pretty much.
I think she had 3.3. We'll have to look. 2 runs left. Caleb Bergstrom. Never mind!
Oh!
Caleb Bergstrom is bested on the first obstacle of stage 2. It was kind of building up to a shock moment, to be fair. But an A&W champion, an Omega champion, 2-time finalist of Omega is taken out on 2.1.
Man,
I was wondering when that was going to start happening.
it's only a matter of time.
That does not bode well. Also, for Nox Agarmore, who's going to be capping the stage off, I have a feeling we're not going to be seeing a Suicune attempt tonight.
That's an astute observation.
Not. That's going to do it for stage 2. And let's have a just for shivers. That's how we would have done. He would have cleared, but unfortunately, it doesn't count because he didn't have 50 balls. Let's have a look at our clear review. For tonight's stage 2 clear review, the killer, of course, besides the obvious Monster Kong, is Metal Spin by a margin of 5, but behind Monster Kong by a factor of 4. Lucky Melons go to Renee Castley, Noah Munier, Gavin Obi, Kyle Soderman, and Yuten Shao. Flex Melon goes to Tommy Matthews on the press and roll. Spare Caviar goes to Kyle Shrim on the metal spin. Hayate Kajihara gets the wonderful Melon on the parkour walls. We lost a lot of chatters. In fact, we're down to just 2. We're down to Phil Scott and Jack Andrews. And as for the women, we're down to 7. We lost. We have Yulia. We have Andy Sanders. We have Isabella Folsom. Cappuccino Viglione. Helen Lee. Brooke Rebato. And Annabella Heinrich. Bing. Yeah, just a And as for the rookies, we're down to 5. Annie Sanders, Leon, Helen Lee, Pasco, and Dongxu Lee. And since there were no boss clears, many, I'm sorry, it just missed out on stage 3.
It be what it be.
Yeah. And Caleb Bergstrom is your DFL. You could say you did better than Caleb Bergstrom, Kane Fortia, and Takasuka and Sean McCoy.
And Steven Seagal.
Yeah, I'm better than Steven Seagal. I'm a new Aikido master.
But yeah. 55 remain. 58 including the 3 boss players. Stage, we're gonna lose it even more. We're gonna lose even more if I can talk. The end of stage 3 is gonna be happening in a few moments. Stage 3 is Mirror Force. It is a split decision upper body burnout stage consisting of 8 obstacles. There's 2 different paths. The first is the ascending path plus, consisting of 8 obstacles with 1 rest point. Jumping spider climb, ring climber, double drainer, super dancing ladder, hangman, vertical maze, ascending ice picks, and viper climb. Then you have the descending segment minus. Air surfer, double drop, flying bar, arrow jumps, space station, padlock, flying saucers, and slam dunk. Should anyone clear this, obviously no time limits, they will face the 3rd boss in Deoxys, which is a mashup of helix hang and vertical limit burst, featuring a series of 10 1-centimeter ledges on wheels. The red zone requires 5 forward reach-ups, and the blue zone requires 3 backward reach-ups. If anybody somehow clears this, they will receive a spot in the top 30, a one-way ticket to the back half of the course, along with a burnout pass. Meaning, they will receive rest points in stages 5 and 6 where there normally wouldn't be. 40 will move on, and 15 will not. So with that in mind, it's time to kick off the unchanged Stage 3. Kicking things off is the inventor, Brett Sims. Let's see how he...
Should have been me!
Well, he failed the first obstacle.
Well, there you go.
Jacob... Penny, that's who you lost the spot to.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's like salt in the wound.
Wait to use his second chance.
Yeah.
Jacob Arnstein. Never mind, he fails the jumping spider climb as well. It's the first obstacle. Come on. The first move, too. Okay.
I mean, hey, it's a big jump.
Viglion. Thank you. Arrow jumps. I went for minus. First person to do so tonight. Soderman. Arrow jumps again. It is level 9, so it is very difficult. Fred Strong. Better than Sims.
2 pairs of identical runs. That's crazy.
Yeah, he gets all the way to Space Station. Oh, wait, yeah. Wait.
Yeah, they were at the same time, too.
Yeah, look at their times. 102.12, 102.50. A difference of only 3,800s.
Jesus.
Wow. Tommy Matthews as Brett Strong fails Space Station. Tommy Matthews also fails the first obstacle. Let me check this out. Jumping. Spider climb is a 8. So I guess that's understandable, but it's the jump. Oliver Lutman.
I'm assuming it's like the 19 jumpers is like super far out for no reason.
Yeah, but Oliver Lutman, meanwhile, getting all the way to Padlock. First person to get to 3.6 tonight.
Nice.
Reynolds. He's bested on arrow jumps.
So close.
Matthias Noirel. Oh, we have a clear!
Okay.
And it would be the Ninja Warrior France champion.
Yeah. That tracks. That tracks.
Carl Schrim. He goes for plus. Finally, somebody beat the jumping spider climb. He gets all the way to vertical maze. That is damn good.
Yeah.
from the multi-time semifinalist. He might be a name to look out for all we know. I mean, not if Snake Crossing has anything to say about it. Annabella Heinrichs, meanwhile. Space Station takes out the current women's champion. Or defending women's champion, anyway. Helen Lee. Never mind.
Oof.
Before I could even say the phrase, trying to take that title from her. I didn't even get to say it. Meiichi Narasaki. Going for plus. Narasaki, hold on!
Okay.
They clear!
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
yo.
Meiichi Narasaki, what?
Yo, watch your poll, Jakub Shibe.
Oh my god. Where did they come
I mean, if
from?
I looked away for a second. Who just cleared?
Meiichi Narasaki, one of the climbers.
If a climber's gonna excel on any of the stages, got to be a burnout stage.
Yeah. You know what?
The ascending one too.
You know what? That's fair. Somehow I didn't think about that. After a save on AIP as well. Well, Scott. Meanwhile, invisible ladder on double drainer.
Ooh. Fit bad.
How about Yaroslav Paskov? Never mind. Saving a fail on air surfer. Annie.
Really choking on the second move.
Yeah. Annie Sanders. They go for minus and are bested on the arrow jumps. I don't know why I didn't switch to the minus graphic on Paskov's run.
You tell me, man.
Brooke Rabuto. Going for minus again. Arrow drop.
Oh.
Jumps taking another head. How about Jody Avila? Space Station.
Ah.
Again, there's no time limits. So speed is not a factor here. Unless you want to conserve your stamina. But even then. Tatarovich. Ooh!
Oh.
An insane save and a fail on arrow jumps. Let me look up the resiliency chart. Insane save was 1.5 to 1.75 points of resiliency.
Damn.
Jack Andrews. Oh, is he about to... No, to dismount slam dunk!
Oh, wow.
Takes out the former Chatters champion. But what a run from the British Chatters champion. Former Chatters champion. Flip! Save on flying bar. And he clears it. Flip! He's going against Deoxys.
Oh, okay. Flip clearing a burnout stage. All right, why not?
Yeah.
What the hell? Sure.
And he nearly choked on regular ass flying bar.
You think
too.
he's gonna clear?
You're right.
Yeah,
the
flip.
Deoxys, though?
Flip.
I mean, I'd love to see it.
Flip.
Oh my gosh, 3, 4, 3.
Wait, that's a full house.
4.
That is a
Oh.
full house.
Oh yeah, you took
Okay.
Full House on?
Wait, is there a thing that they get for full houses?
I think there's one in
Imagine there is.
2 repeating numbers preceded by 3 more repeating numbers. So it would have to be 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, I think.
I mean, either way, dude, that is something.
Yeah. Really close to a full house, though. Insane stuff. John Mack. Never mind.
Oh.
Here come the Folsoms. Multiple saves. Isabella clears.
Jesus Christ.
Isabella Folsom. She was a 10-time, 11-time women's champion or something. I already lost count. She's a multi-time women's champion for a reason. She's a barn murder. She's doing barn murder things.
She must be a gymnast. Wish she just stuck the landing there. My God.
Amir Malik, meanwhile, how do you respond to that? With a fail on the arrow jumps and save on double drop and
It's
the
like
first
that.
move on Air Surfer, by the way. That's crazy.
It's like that.
Latic. Oh, he gets another clear. I forgot I need to buff this. Save on slam dunk as well. Loic Fortier. He goes for plus. Fails vertical maze.
Well, I
Great run.
expected a clear, but still.
Great
Yeah,
run from the
great run.
Canadian, though. Do Hyun Lee, representing, if I recall correctly, South Korea. clear. What?
Nice.
Another rookie.
Huh?
We got a bunch of oddballs taking on Deoxys, and I love to see it.
That's crazy.
Yo, what? Do it.
Daniel Gerber. Alright, he might. No, flying saucers.
Oh,
So close.
Peels right off.
Kajihara. He might. Yes. Okay.
7.
If there's any indication that we need to buff this before next week. Luke Dillon as I restart the BGM really quick. There we go. Luke Dillon! Arrow jumps.
Oof.
Philip Gunter. Maybe. Ooh, SDL.
Ah.
The Fisher's obstacle. Simon Bruna. Found the second of the arrow jumps after save on regular ass flying bar.
Yeah.
True Becker, former semifinalist of Omega.
Weatherweight champion. Oh,
Oh, he's bested on Padlock after save on Space Station. Matt Bradley. Regular ass flying bar. I was wondering when that was going to start happening. That's a quad, by the way.
Lovely. Well, there's always a light side to this.
Yeah. Clement Cravier. Space Station takes another hand. How many clears are we at? 7. Miss Killian, how many runs do we have left? We have 20. Miss Killian. Oh, slam dunk!
Ooh.
And it's not the dismount this time. LaValle. Ooh, a save on jumping spider climb, and he fails on hangman. Another save on SDL as well.
That's crazy.
Great run in the plus, though. Renee Castley. Oh, he also went for plus, actually. He's failed on SDL. Garamore. Minus. Slam dunk.
Oh.
He's another head. So tough. If anyone knows how tough this obstacle is, it's the man who beat it, Vance Walker. He's not gonna reach it. He fails on
But
Pat.
we'll reach it.
Thanks.
You're sharing the same brain cell.
Nathaniel Humvu. Never mind.
Oh.
Oh,
Nathaniel Hanvu is bested on the first move.
Nathaniel Hamvu will never fail to make me look stupid the way he keeps on like choking after I gas him up like with no fail.
Oh my god. See, Benny, you said it yourself almost a year ago. You gotta talk smack.
Right, man, right.
Damn, Nathaniel Hanvu is most likely gonna be out of it on stage 3.
And I stuck my neck out for him.
Commentator's curse, rearing his ugly head again. How about EDW?
Slop
Ooh,
content
ice
creator.
pick!
Oh, there we go. The one I talked about got someone on the penultimate obstacle.
He saves on ring climber as well.
Oh, there we go.
Ryosuke, wait, what if I do it? Ryosuke Miyachoka. Oh my god.
Oh.
Ice picks! I
Same
would
results.
have fucking lost it if he cleared that.
Oh my god.
He saves on the ice picks and
Great
fails on
run,
the
though.
4th move.
Where's Mia? Okay.
Oh my god.
He is 13.
Max Feinberg. Next. Space Station on minus. He saves on arrow jumps as well. Former finalist, if you count 17.5, Hans Hertz.
Yo.
I sit corrected, he just cleared.
Oh, you should.
See, you gotta talk smack.
Taking another page in his history book.
Maybe to the tune of a boss clear. Last 10 runs, Phil Folsom. And of course he clears. Yusuke.
Who would have thought?
Flying saucers.
Oh!
After multiple saves on Padlock.
Wow.
Another great run from the Prince, though. Charlie Ball going for plus. Sending ice
Charlie
kicks.
Ball balling.
Flawless up to that point, though. Caden Lepsack. NSC champion, Omega champion. All 4 steps away.
Man.
Sorry, 5 steps away from Deoxys. Finally, something other than 79 or 80.
True.
Jun Sato. Never mind. Regular ass flying bar.
You know what, man? That tracks.
Jun Sato cannot do a lache to save his life. Especially on a cliffhanger. But he didn't even reach one.
I was gonna mention there are no cliffhangers in sight.
I don't know if there's
yeah,
even
there
any
are no
cliffhangers in this.
And he still fell.
I don't even know if there's a cliffhanger in either of these paths, actually. I'm gonna check.
Viper climb? I guess I
guess. But damn, laches are the bane of this man's existence, and he's the president of the Parkour Association in Japan. You think for a guy who's teaching parkour, you think he'd be good with laches, but no. Yoshi, meanwhile. Oh, slam dunk! Save on arrow jumps and flying saucers. Well, if this man taught us anything, it's that just because you made the second jump of Cliff Dimension does not mean you beat it.
Bro, it's always like
true.
the second jump, the second hop.
Yeah.
True.
Right? Gavin Obi. He goes for plus. Vertical Maze takes another head. And the number 2 in Ninja Machine right now. How about Kai Beckstrand? Never mind, arrow jumps. Saves on Air Surfer. Sorry, Kai, speed's not a factor here. I think the same would apply for Noah Munier. Who goes for plus, and he clears.
Nice.
We're at the double digits. What about Sam Folsom to cap things off? He just failed double trainer.
Wow.
3.3 takes out your last man standing from a few weeks ago.
Oh my god.
Sam Folsom.
Yeah.
That might be enough to eliminate him. I don't know. I mean, depends on how many boss clears there are out of these 10. Meanwhile, speaking of bosses, we have 10 clears, all of which now have a chance against Deoxys.
Sam Folsom's fate lies within these 10 men.
Including his brother Phil.
True.
Just going well, keeping things off. Consists of 10 ledges. He fails on the second. Meiichi Narasaki.
He flashes this dude. Oh my god. No, okay, never mind.
Flip. Best result so far.
This flip. Oh, wait.
No!
Oh my god.
Ledge 6. We've seen a few female boss killers before, but none of them are Isabella Folsom. And I keep forgetting to mention everybody's current positions on the leaderboard. Matias Norel sits in 31st on the leaderboard with 6 appearances and 12,350 points before tonight. Meiichi Narasaki sits in 233rd with 1 appearance and 340 points. He's really going to bring their standing up. Flip Rodriguez is 144th with 2 appearances and 1,030 points. And Isabella Folsom, meanwhile, sits in 41st, which is really good, with 5 appearances, 1 boss clear, and 8,990 points. Her only boss clear was against Suiku. Would you believe if she did it against Deoxys right now? No.
He is well, before I can finish, wow.
Logic.
I Flip get farther on the obstacle than Isabella.
Yeah.
And
You tell me, man.
And
And a
Norrell.
rock climber.
Mikael Logic.
And a rock climber.
Mikael Logic, by the way, 352nd on the leaderboard with 1 appearance, no boss clears, obviously, and 120 points. He would love to get a top 30 appearance added to his score. He will not.
Oh.
Do-Hyun Lee is not on the leaderboard because they are a rookie. Could you believe if in their rookie appearance they beat Deoxys? Oh my god, wait. They got the best result. No!
Goodness.
It's the blue section! Do-Hyun Lee!
Damn.
The best result out of, like, so far. 4 runs left. We're getting closer. Kajihara fails on the 3rd ledge. And I forgot to mention he sits in 23rd on the leaderboard with 4 appearances, 2 boss clears, and 18,040 points. He would have been 1 away from a boss clear had he beat, or a full clear, had he beaten Deoxys. Hanzarts sits in 14th on the leaderboard with 4 appearances, no boss clears, and 25,850 points. He'd love to get a clear against Deoxys. He saves, and he's out on the 4th move.
Oh my goodness.
Phil Folsom, sitting in 6th place on the leaderboard with 7 appearances, 2 boss clears, neither of which are on Deoxys, and 63,845 points in total, along with $3,765 in cash. That absolutely shot his position up. I think he has the most cash out of anybody so far. He does by a margin of, I want to say, 432 points, or dollars.
My damn.
Phil Folsom, his brother Sam's fate might be in his hands as he faces Deoxys. He saves multiple times and fails on red ledge 6. Sam might be out of it unless we see a clear from this man. Noah Munier, WNL's most recent champion in the Elite Division. 20th on the leaderboard with 4 appearances, 2 boss clears, and 19,815 points. And his only 2 boss clears are on Suicune and Magirna. He's one of Magirna's only clears. He is not beating Deoxys. You know he wants to do so tonight. Red Ledge 4, we will not have a clear, and that will cap off stage 3.
There we go.
Safe to say, I think Sam might be out of it. Let's go ahead and find out as we look through our clear overview. For tonight's stage clear overview, stage 3's killer is arrow jumps by a factor of 2, with Space Station being a semi-close second. As for post-simulation awards, Phil Folsom got a double, earning himself even more cash, as if he didn't have enough already. I just mentioned he's the highest earning competitor in this era so far. Now he gets even more money. Lucky Melon goes to Amir Malik, Jacob Arnstein, Cappuccino Vicleon, Gavin Obi, and Ryosuke Miyaoka. Clutch Melon goes to Annabella Heinrichs on regular-ass flying bar. Yoshi got the Despair Caviar on the slam dunk.
Yeah.
And the Wonderful Melon goes to Gavin Obi on the Super Dancing Ladder. Now, as for the people we've lost, we are down to 1 chatter, and that will be your chatter's champion, Jack Andrews. About damn time. He's gonna be in number 80 next week, as he somehow gets in the top 10. Be crazy. 6 women left. I believe the only one we've lost is Helen Lee. So we're down to Ovchinikova, Andy Sanders, Isabella Folsom, Cappuccino Bigmill, Brooke Rabateau, and Annabella Heinrichs.
Oh wait, Kabuto's out. He's out by 1 spot.
You are so right. That puts us down to 5 women.
There we go.
Thank you. And as for the rookies, we're down to 3. Andy Sanders, Vic Leon, and Do-Hyun Lee, who got all the way to Deoxys, by the way. They got the best result out of all the Deoxys attempts. One of the only people, I think the only person to reach the blue section of Deoxys tonight. Which is freaking crazy.
Yeah.
1 chatter, 5 women, 3 rookies. No boss clears. So by one spot, Brooke Grabato is out. Daniel Honvu is your DFL, which is crazy. We're gonna lose even more. Stage 4 commences in mere moments.
Stage 4 is Continuum Clock Tower. It consists of 15 obstacles divided into 3 sections with an increased time of 470 seconds for the men and 480 seconds for the ladies, if I remember correctly. The first section is passed and features 6 static obstacles. Grinder, direct on the gearhead, direct on the rail track, followed by pole grasper into I-beam cross, and shapeshifter with no brakes. The second section is present, which has been adjusted but features the same 5 object obstacles that we've come to dread. Starts with Chuck Crank, direct into Ring Chaser EX, direct into Salmon Roll, and followed by Lasso Launch and Thread the New EX, now divided by a rest platform, thankfully enough. The third and final section is featured and it features 4 difficult motorized obstacles. Cornices over the Abyss, now with the rope removed, Magwall, Fish One Dimension, and the grueling Kaling Dimension. Should anyone complete the stage in a lot of time, they will face the 4th boss, OMEGA⁵. And competitors roll 2 giant gear-shaped spools down their respective tracks, and they do so by lacheting across the fixed sloper holds and indented special delivery holds. If anyone bests OMEGA⁵, they will automatically advance to stage 5 and receive the time pass, which moves the time limits for stages 5 and 6. 30 will move on, and 10 will be sent back home.
Thank you, Benny. And since we have 3 boss clears so far tonight, we can make that 27 that are going to move on, along with the following: Jake McClintock, Tom Liberty, and Tyler Smith. Speaking of things that come in 3s, OMEGA⁵ only has 3 victors as of tonight. Those being Kai Beckstrand, Noah Munier, and Jared Boyd. We haven't seen in a while, actually, to my knowledge. With that in mind, it's time to get this thing off with Annie Sanders. Shapeshifter takes another head.
There we go.
Shapeshifter is difficult. Cappuccino Big Leon. I-beam cross. The last few tournaments taught us anything. I-beam cross is not to be underestimated. Simon Brunner. Oh, Magwall!
Oh!
With a lot more stamina, I think.
Yeah.
That's way more stamina.
Yeah, that's a great sign. There's a rest point after every obstacle in future, by the way. Tatarovich. Thread the Needle. Really reaching the future himself. Luke Dillon. Oh, Thread the Needle. One move earlier than Tatarovich. Reynolds. Never mind, Gearhead! That is a shocker!
Wow.
He was just crowned the runner-up of the most recent NSC championships. Or NSC finals. And he's bested on the second obstacle of stage 4.
Damn, he really got nerfed, huh?
A former OMEGA finalist is out on stage 4. That does not bode well for the rest of this fairly stacked roster.
Definitely not.
Mir Malik, meanwhile. Ooh, Kota! Saves
Damn.
on the jump, fails on the leftward move. Kai Beckstrand. He's the fastest ninja in the world. No! The third to last move of Cane Lane Dimension!
Damn.
3 moves short.
Yes, I'm saying damn, but these runs are so tragic.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That, I mean, we're not even 10 runs in. That is a great sign.
Yeah.
LaValle. Shapeshifter. Takes out the returnee. Great run, though. Has been here in a minute. And unfortunately, it shows. Annabella Heinrichs, women's champion, is out on the 3rd obstacle.
Oof.
We are going to have a new women's champion. Jody Avila. Grinder.
What?
What is going on? Is Commentator's Curse really manifesting again? Now? Right strong.
Should be.
Shapeshifter. Somebody beat past Max Feinberg. Yes. In fact, Magwell.
Oh, he went beyond the clearing pass.
Wow.
He wanted more than that.
Forget past. He beat present as well. He nearly beat half of Magwell. Or half of future, sorry.
Yeah.
Or half of future, sorry. Clément Gravier. Who was saved on the first move. Magwell. Look at how much stamina he has now. 29.87. By the time he failed on Magwell. Ooh, if that's not a sign, I don't know what is. Shrew Becker.
Yeah.
Chuck Crank at the start of present. Cal Shrim. Can he get back to stage 7 for the second time? The third time, he will not. Pole Grasper. 4.4. Finally takes out the former semifinalist. Oliver Lutman. Lasso launch near the end of present. Another former semifinalist. And he did it in his debut appearance. Lloyd Fortier nearly a year ago, actually. Fortier, Magwell! Not to mention a save on Salmon Roll. That is impressive. What about Vance Walker?
Pressure's on.
Oh! No!
Ooh.
Second best, or that's the best run so far. The second to last move of the stage. The Cane Lane Dimension is so difficult. It was the ninja killer in the most recent era of Proto Sasuke. And it's
Yeah, I looked away for a bit. Did Miyoko run yet?
negative. Miyoko doesn't run for another, I want to say, 5 runs.
Okay.
Gavin Obi beat one
So
of them.
tight.
Lasso launch.
Oof.
That 9 obstacles clear.
That's
All
still
right.
good. Wait, he
Yeah.
got to the back half of the stage. Daniel Gerber can almost say the same. Chuck Crank saves on multiple saves in pass, by the way. Shapeshifter and Pole Grasp.
It's a pretty bitty. Got out the neck of the woods there.
How much farther can Enzo go in his big return to Omega? Not far! Shapeshifter!
Oh,
Former
damn.
finalist, 2-time finalist, take it out on past. Thrust. If you want to talk about Electric Enzo, the Rust really starting to settle in. Or the rest is really starting to manifest. Well, not manifest, but you get what I'm trying to say. Charlie Ball.
You get what he means.
Charlie Ball will save Salmon Roll. Save on Pole Grasp. Come on. Yusuke Morimoto. Baby! No!
Yeep. Oh.
The last move of the stage! After a save on
Oh,
Fishbone
my
Dimension.
Yusuke.
Oh no!
Man, time is longer, and issue here is the tech that's the issue.
And Yusuke will not get a full clear tonight. Yosuke Miyaoka
Shame.
trying to get his second boss clear of the era. He's got to reach Magirna first. He did it last week. He's gonna do it again!
Oh, he does it again!
There we go.
Magirna
Yes.
is being attempted tonight. For the second week in a row, Miyaoka attempts Magirna, and he almost 500s away from getting a quad on top of that. Jack Andrews. How do you respond to that? Your Chatter's champion gets all the way to the end of present. Thread the needle. Does him in.
Nice.
Great run from a Chatter, though. Lucas Killian. Save on Gearhead. Best down Chuck Crank. Fellow Sasuke finalist, Yoshiyuki Yamamoto. Who will save and a fail on lasso launch. Garamore. And Garamore, no! The second to last move.
Any before.
So close. Caden Lebsack. We know now that it's doable. Gets all the way to Coda. Best on the first move, though. Actually, no, not the first move. What are you talking about? Jump. Noah Munier. Munier clears! We have multiple attempts!
Oh, look at that time! Dude.
45
My
seconds!
Goodness.
Oh my god.
Noah
Wait,
Munier is known for speed, though.
Okay, of course.
He is called the fastest ninja in the world. Although Kai Beckstrand might have something to say about that. Or Hayate Kajihara, even. What about Phil Folsom? Fishbone Dimension! Halfway through
Always
Future,
sad
though.
to see.
Yeah, halfway through
Yeah.
Future, though, is nothing to scoff at. And he did miss on the cane hop into the ring slider on Thread the Needle. So that may have played a factor as well. Hans Hertz. Magwell.
First inverted section, I believe.
Yeah. Now for the aforementioned Hayate Kajihara. Grinder!
Oh!
Sasuke's Speed Star. Taken out of the equation on the first obstacle of stage 4. Hayate Kajihara, 1/3 of the social media hit, Kachiko Takachi, is out of it on 4.1. And that really does not help the morale for the rest of this roster. We already have 2 boss attempts on Magirna. We haven't had one since beginning of the era. Or we haven't had a clear since beginning of the era. What about Dojun Lee? They pull it off. They got halfway there. Lasso launch. That's still really good.
Performance.
Still really good for a rookie. Get logic. Oh, Magwall!
Ooh.
We're seeing a lot more future runs now. That is a good sign. What about Isabella
Keep it coming.
Folsom? Oh my god. Magwall as well!
Oh.
Holy damn! Isabella Folsom. I mean, she's just cracked. What about Flip? Attempted the boss earlier, if I recall correctly. He will not attempt Magirna. Eiichi Narasaki. Oh, speaking of people who attempted bosses, we're getting to the people who attempted Deoxys earlier. Eiichi Narasaki, and they actually get to Magirna. Not even close. I mean,
wow.
close. Matthias Doirel. They fail on Chuck Crank, and that will do it. Except for the fact that we have a few boss attempts. We have 2 to be exact, and they are cracked. Ryosuke Miyaoka and Noah Munier. Neither of which have completed Magirna, if I recall correctly. No, actually, Noah Munier has done this before. He's beaten Magirna. He's one of only 3 of its clears. As I mentioned, it only has 3 clears. Kai Beckstrand, Jera Boyd, and Noah Munier. We're going to see him running in a bit. But now, Ryosuke Miyaoka is going to get a second shot against Magirna. The difference is now he knows what he's up against because he just got there last week. See what he does tonight. He got all the way to the second spool. No, he will not get there tonight.
Let's get close.
0 for 2. Noah Munier. Can he get it? Can he become the first person to clear Magirna multiple times? We cap off stage 4. And we're going to cap it off with a clear. There's a chance.
First
He
one.
saves. Noah Munier, no!
No!
3 moves short of the clear. No time pass for tonight, but a damn good run from Miyaoka and from Munier. Let's have a look at our clear review for stage 4.
Yeah.
For tonight's stage 4 clear review, we have a 4-way tie between the Ninja Killer of stage 4. Shapeshifter, Chuck Crank, Lasso Launch, and Thread the Needle EX with 4 apiece. And we have another 3-way tie for second. Actually, we have a 5-way tie because Kane Lane Dimension. What the fuck? A 5-way tie for the Ninja Killer of a stage is crazy. Actually, what am I talking about?
Yeah.
None of them are. What am I talking about? Because Magwall. By a margin of 3.
Oh yeah, just
Yep.
yeah.
They got 7 people. So we have a 5-way tie for second, which is still crazy. Lucky Melons go to Noam Jr., Matthias Noirel, Amir Malik, Cal Strim, and Clément Gravier, who also got the clutch melon on the ascending ledge of, I want to say, Coda. Next is the spare caviar, which goes to Phil Folsom on Fistbone. Wait, Clément Gravier got the clutch melon and the wonderful melon on the same obstacle.
Yep.
3 moves apart, or sorry, 2 moves apart. That is crazy. And as for the special archetypes, down to one of each. Chatter's champion, Jack Andrews, moves on to the back half of the course again. Your last woman standing is Isabella Folsom at number 11. And your best rookie is Dohyun Lee at number 24. And because there were 3 boss clears, we're going to lose Daniel Gerber. No, sorry. We're going to lose Lucas Killian, Drew Becker, and Enzo De Ferrari Wilson. On a big return to Omega, and he misses out by a few spots. That is But we have our top 30 going to the back half of the course. But before we get to that, we gotta go through our Chatters Challenge, which is gonna commence in a few moments. Aside from the botched and extremely laggy intro, we're going to Chatter's Challenge. Stage A consists of the following, same as last week. Log Runner, Icarus Glider, Jumping Spider, a split decision between Liquid Pipe and Prism Seesaw. Then we have Warp Wall, Regular Ass Flying Ball, Flying Bar, wow, if I can talk, Throwback,
Wow.
and Climb Board. Time limit is 140 seconds. And, I'm already slipping up, and I'm supposed to be talking a million miles a minute for the second.
True.
Out of the 45 chatters in the casual roster, only 30 of them are going to move on to Stage B. Consists of the following. UFO Slider, Spider Climb into Spin Bow Ties, Dread Mills, the now properly capitalized Kaleidoscope, capitalized the overlay now, and Gallon Throws. Time limit is 120 seconds, and out of those 30, only 15, along with the Chatters champion, Jack Andrews, are going to move on to the main roster for the anniversary tournament next week. So with that in mind, it's time to kick off Chatters Challenge for the 9th time in the era.
At that time.
Hi, Alex. Kick things off in alphabetical order with Adrian Chung. Down the Warp Wall, he's times on the throwback. Speaking of which, the reader,
Not on the
Alex
throw,
Cunningham.
but the
Damn!
the transfer. Oh,
No luck again. He just got here too. That is tragic.
Yeah.
Alt 1. Jumping Spider. Alvin Tang Chong Kwang. Also failing on the Jumping Spider. But, wait. Hold on. I'm on the wrong overlay, first off. They both failed the same obstacle with the same time, I think. 2 minutes and 3 seconds. Oh. That is crazy. Amamimia, meanwhile. First clear and they beat the Klaxon. Amber Rodriguez, meanwhile, first obstacle. You see a lot of fails on Log Runner tonight. Ozzy Green, first obstacle. Bo Lewis, not the first obstacle. In fact, the second to last obstacle. They miss on Icarus Glider. They on throwback. Billy Dixon, commentator of the WNL, bested on Jumping Spider. Brandon Buckwall, first obstacle. Host of Ninja Warrior of Roblox, Bubba Ace. Log Runner, Callum Price. Regular ass Flying Ball. Bar, I said it again. Host of Sports Roulette. Host of Sports Roulette, Kane Malden. Please let him get far this time. Regular ass Flying Bar. That is tragic. Curtis Trad. Regular ass Flying Bar. Well, I said it right this time. Dan Buckholes. He didn't fail the first obstacle, but he failed the second. Special Olympics athlete Donovan Lusher. Prism
Will he
Seesaw.
sell?
Near the back half of the roster, or the stage, actually. Host of Sasuke Divine wins, the Shingo superfan Emily Montague. And she didn't fail the first obstacle, she fails the third to last. The last flame ball.
Wow.
Evan Mail. They clear with .08!
Ooh.
That is close! That's as close
Good
as
thing
it's
he didn't
gotten.
trim his fingernails that morning.
That is crazy! Damn, Lucas Schmidt. Well, two very different extremes. Giovanni Lopez.
Both ends of the spectrum.
Log Runner. D-Render.
There we go.
Jumping Spider. Jack Andrews. Shouldn't even be in the roster right now. We're not going to count his run. But he clears with the fastest time. Jeffrey Ritchie. Log Runner. Jimmy Chang. 2 fails on the warp wall and a save on the third attempt. He barely.
Yeah.
And fails on the flying bar.
Fighting demons on the warp wall.
Yuxinator. Former Chatters champion is bested on a Jumping Spider. And guess who forgot to loop the BGMs for the umptieth time?
This guy.
Alright. Jordan Cohen. Tried to make my co-host not a black box. First obstacle, Kane
I don't mind.
Casillas. Players 13-54. Save on the first. He saves on the first obstacle too. That's crazy. AC to be. Robat. If I recall correctly, co-producer of Ultimate Kudoichi, Kate McChesney. First obstacle.
Rip.
Kevin Brecky, obstacle designer. There's the 1282. Host of Iris Warrior. I actually got the name of the series right. Kyle
he got the
Foley.
name right.
Prism Seesaw takes him out of it. Kate McChesney is eliminated. Jordan Colbert is on the bubble, but Donovan Lusher is guaranteed to move on to stage B. It's time for me to bring back my inner auctioneer. We're about season eliminations. Leo Provo. This is on the Icarus Glider. Eliminates Jordan Colbert, puts Jeffrey Ritchie on the bubble. Felix Dixon's now guaranteed to move on. It's Luke Allen. Almost clears, but he fails on the climb board. Eliminates Ritchie, puts Lopez on the bubble. Billy Dixon still moving on, so that was good enough from Luke Allen. Matt Doan, on the other hand, fails Prism Seesaw. Eliminates Giovanni Lopez, puts Gianluca Schmidt on the bubble. Dixon still guaranteed to move on. Mike Bernardo. Man to beat the Super Saiyan ladder, fails on the third obstacle. Eliminates Schmidt, puts Bubba Ace on the bubble. Mike Bernardo's still guaranteed to move on, though. He's going to be P29.
Oh, he's not washed.
Mike Vasquez. Last flying bar. Eliminates Bubba Ace, puts Buckwald on the bubble. Mike Bernardo still guaranteed to move on. Come on, Peaklin! Prism Seesaw. Will that be that's good enough. That is good enough to reach stage B.
Okay.
And eliminate Brandon Buckwald. Ozzy Green is on the bubble. Philip Scott, host of Muso. A miss on the Icarus Glider, a save on Jumping Spider, and a fail on the warp wall. Fail on regular ass flying bar. Eliminates Ozzy Green, puts Amber Rodriguez on the bubble. Pineapples, Alfredo. Fails on the second obstacle, eliminates Amber Rodriguez, puts the creator on the bubble. D-Render still guaranteed to move on. Shine Raya eliminates the creator. Pineapples Alfredo's on the bubble. D-Render now guaranteed to move on. Pineapples Shigulin, meanwhile. Fails on the Jumping Spider, eliminates Pineapples Alfredo, puts Buckles on the bubble. Pineapples Shigulin still guaranteed to move on. Benny Tins! Fails on Throwback. Good enough to move on, though. Dan Buckles is out of it. Leo Provo's on the bubble. William Marchese. Fails on Jumping Spider, eliminates Provo, puts Yuxi on the bubble. Albantown Shong Kwong is now guaranteed to move on to stage B. Xander Slager fails the first obstacle and is eliminated. It's going to be Yuchen Shao or Yuxinator. It's going to be Yuchen Shao. And by a few spots, I think Peaglin moves on. He does.
Nice.
He, along with a bunch of other people, are moving on to stage B, which consists of the following: UFO Spider, Spider Climb, Spinning Bow Ties, Drum Mills, Kaleidoscope, Gallop Throws, top 120, time limit 120 seconds. Top 15 out of these 30 are moving on to the main roster, along with Jack Andrews. And we're going to give this to spot number 31, because Jack Andrews is already your Chatters champion. Killer of stage A, by the way, is the Log Runner by a margin of 1. Adrian Chung kicking things off in stage B, failing in the first obstacle. Alt 1.
Great start.
Failing the third obstacle, Spinning Bow Ties. Almaton Chung Kwong, not great for Singapore. He's bested on the first obstacle as well. Amamimia
Womp.
just times out. That fail on the second of the Gallant Throws did him in. Bo Lewis, meanwhile.
Pop soft, dude. It's crazy.
First obstacle again. UFO Slider seems to be difficult. Billy Dixon Tested on treadmills. Callum Price, not to be confused with Caleb Coldcloud, fails on spinning bow ties. Kane Molden gets the spinning bow ties. I don't know if that's good enough to move on. We'll have to wait and see.
I don't know.
I don't know. Curtis Tran.
We'll see.
Coming out on the second to last of the gallon throws. Donovan Lusher trying to end his dry streak. Spinning bow ties, not doing him favors. Emily Montague. Coming out on the kaleidoscope.
Oh.
Her pace was non-existent. Evan Mayo, first
Yeah.
obstacle. D. Render, spider climb, second obstacle. Jack Andrews, his run doesn't count, and he failed on the
Exhibition
first
run?
obstacle
Well.
anyway.
He threw for content.
Jimmy Chang, spider climb. Hurricane Casillas, first clear of stage
Nice.
B, 2.66. He got a double. If it was in the main roster, he would have gotten cash for that. Jack Andrews is out of it. Evan Mayo is on the bubble. Casey DeViti running next. She
Can't get the
times out-
handshake.
She times out on the gallon throws, eliminates Evan Mail, puts Bo Lewis on the bubble. Kane Casillas is guaranteed to move on to the main roster. Kevin Brecky trying to join them. He will not. UFO Slider
Nope.
does him in. Kyle Foley. Now on Kaleidoscope, eliminates Bo Lewis, puts Alvatantron Kwang on the bubble. Curtis Tran now guaranteed to move on to the main roster. How about Luke Allen? Red Mills enough to eliminate sole rep of Singapore. Adrian Chung's on the bubble. Casey DeViti now guaranteed to move on to the main roster. Matt Doan, first obstacle. Mike Bernardo, first obstacle.
Wow.
Mike Vasquez, thank you, Kaleidoscope. Adrian Chung is eliminated. Jimmy Chang's on the bubble. Emily Montague is now moving on to the main roster for the first time in a while, I think. Speaking of which, Piglin. Kaleidoscope, that is good enough to move on to the main roster. Freaking finally. And the one time he moves on to the main roster, he's not here to see it. That is tragic.
Yeah.
Yeah, finally he has any sort of luck on this course. D. Renner's on the bubble. Jimmy Chang is out of it. Philip Scott. Timing out on the gallon throws. If it wasn't for those two fails, he would have gotten the clear. Medic D. Renner puts
Yeah.
Kane Molden on the bubble. Cheyenne Raya
Uh-oh.
will be the one to eliminate him. Again, Kane Molden with no luck. Donovan Lusher, speaking of people with no luck in Chatter's challenge, Donovan Lusher is on the bubble. Billy Dixon now guaranteed to move on to the main roster. Taylor Shigulin eliminates Lusher as he fails on the treadmill. Cheyenne Raya is on the bubble. Taylor Shigulin is going to be P14. Danny Kins, first obstacle. Damn.
Nice.
That is rough. William Marchese eliminates Raya, puts Callum Price on the bubble. It's going to be Callum Price or Yu-Chen Shao as Luke Allen's guaranteed to move on to the main roster, along with Yu-Chen Shao. And they clear it,
Oh, that was
0.01!
0.1 second clear.
0.01!
What a way to cap things off.
Seldom do we see a 0.0 anything, much less 0.01. And a save on Kaleidoscope as well. Killer of
Yeah,
Stage
the
B.
only two clears were Kane, Casillas, and Yu-Chen
Yu-Chen
Shao.
Shao. Killer of Stage B is UFO Slider, nearly by a factor of 2, with spinning bow ties and Kaleidoscope being a fairly close second. Let's have a look at our top 15, along with Jack Andrews moving on to the main roster. Hurricane Casillas, Shao, Scott, Mimia, Tran, DeViti, Foley, Marchese, Pieglin, frickin' finally, Vasquez, Montague, Dixon, Shigulin, Luke Allen, and Alt 1. Callum Price just missed out this week, but you're gonna have a chance next week. All you gotta do is join the Ninja Masters Discord server, link in the description, and become a part of the Ninja Machine database as a chatter. And no, we don't mean exclusive to Sharp Tank like Ryokota, as an example. But we have our 15 moving on to the main roster. We have 30 we're gonna take on the back half of this course. Stage 5 and onwards in mere moments.
Stage 5 is Gamber's Gala. is a split decision speed stage consisting of 9 obstacles with a time of 116 seconds. And as for Isabella Folsom, she'll be getting oh my goodness, she'll be getting an extra 5 seconds courtesy of us. The easier but longer path is Royal Carnival and features 9 obstacles, being roller coaster directly into a Duran Circus directly into Carnival, Reverse EX, Vanilla Rolling Escargot, Glass Maze, Hammer Road, The Dungeon, and finally, oh my goodness, Fidget Finale to Cargo. Off to a rough start, we're gonna keep it pushing. The shorter but harder path is Casino Royale, and it features No Clipper Roulette, Domino City, Twin Diamond EX directly into Spring Arm, directly into Royal Flush, and lastly, The Gambler. And now the competitors have reached the back half. It is buzzer or bust.
If any, we only have 3 people with the safety pass tonight. They're gonna be running last. We're gonna be seeing. I can find them. There we go. McClintock, Alberti, and Tyler Smith at the end of the runs. We're gonna kick off the back half with Matthias Neurel. Here we go.
Better to start with.
Royal Carnival. And he clears it.
One and done. Love to see it.
No problems there. He saves on the dungeon, though. May not be a good sign. Daniel Gerber. And if anything, what we're learning from this is stage 5 tends to be the most stuffed in this era. Daniel Gerber. Casino Royale! No, wait, no!
Oh, okay.
Oh! The freaking gambler!
Gutsy play, but it didn't pay off.
Oh! Almost got to stage 6. Got himself another, almost got him, well, he got himself another 10 obstacle clears in the back half, which is really good. Charlie Ball. How do you respond to that? Royal Carnival. You save and a fail in the dungeon. Oh,
Second wall though, that is a shame.
Yeah, I'm not liking this. We saw this happen a lot last week. Dojun Lee.
You gotta have faith.
No, he did not have faith.
Oh.
And that will do it for the rookies. Dojun Lee, though, is coming back next week at number 51 for the anniversary tournament. Excited for that.
He is.
Oliver Lutman. Ooh, Casino Royale, and he beats it! Yes!
Winning time, too.
Being the Klaxon on top of that. Only 1 save on Twin Diet EX. Yossi. Casino Royale as well, a save, and a fail on the Gambler!
Oh!
People are almost beating this consistently. Gavin Obi. Casino Royale again. Gavin beats it. 21 seconds. Chatter's champion Jack Andrews. Going for Royal Carnival. He's bested on Rolling Escargot. For save on Reverse EX, and that will do it for the Chatters. Anyway, here's Flip Rodriguez. Casino Royale, and he fails the first obstacle.
Oh.
3 out of 9. I'm not liking this. Tatarovich.
Me neither, but
Casino Royale again, he fails Domino City.
If he had faith as small as a mustard seed.
People might just not want to go against the dungeon, I think. Oh no.
Maybe.
Luke Dillon, Royal Carnival. Ooh, yes! Luke Dillon clears with 8 seconds on the clock. Hello, I don't know if he's going to hide. Amir Malik. Royal Carnival again. Save on Rope Reverse and a fail on the dungeon. Where have we seen this before? Kane Lepsack.
You tell me.
Casino Royale! And he beats it! Absolutely flawless run from the former champion of both Omega and the
Blazing
NXT.
pace.
Yeah. 1840 as well. Look at that time. Simone Bruna. Casino Royale, multiple saves, and Royal Flush does him in. Really gonna help
This
his
might be
total.
the new meta here.
Yeah.
Casino Royale.
Really gonna help his total, though. Miguel Lazic, Royal Carnival.
Wait.
0.32! What a clear from Simon Bruna. Not Simon Bruna. Miguel Lazic. What the hell am I talking about? Miguel Lazic. I can read. My name's Kalen Colcott. I can read. I promise I'll prove
You can.
you. Like Fortier. Let me read this dude's name. Loic Fortier.
Sound it out.
So save from wing escargot and 5 seconds on the clock. He moves on.
Nice.
Repping the ladies, it's Isabella Folsom. Here come the Folsoms. Rope reverse does her in,
Ooh.
and that will do it for the ladies. Max Feinberg, former finalist, comes down to the dudes at this point. Feinberg clears and beats the Klaxon. Hans Hertz. He saves on rope reverse, and the
Whoa.
dungeon takes him down again. Clément Gravier. Casino Royale, multiple saves, and he beats the Klaxon. It was not pretty.
Nice.
But he got it done. He saves on rope reverse and... No, he saves on nail clipper. I was looking at the wrong run. Again. What the hell am I doing? Phil
Fucking.
Folsom. Casino Royale. He fails the second obstacle. Phil's out.
Ooh.
Phil Folsom, your only finalist of this era, is out of it on 5.2B. And if I recall correctly, he is number 6 on the Omega standings right now. He's gonna get a lot more points, but I mean, it's not looking good for him points-wise. But I mean, it's not looking good for him in the context of this tournament either, because he's out. Meanwhile, Vance Walker. And he beats the Klaxon with a double. Vance has a shot to become a 4-time semifinalist in this era alone. He's already done it 3 times, trying to make it 4. Knox Aguirre, meanwhile. Good. He got to clear as well. 11 out of 23. More than last week, at least. Kai Beckstrand, one of the only people with a perfect attendance.
Oh!
Rope reverse does him in! I think that warrants his BGM. Kai Beckstrand is out of it on 5.4. One of the only, I was going to say one of the only competitors in this era with a perfect attendance record as of tonight. Where is he on the leaderboard? Kai Beckstrand. He's in the top 10.
Eighth.
He's in
He's
8th
eighth.
place. Oh my, things are looking grim.
It is.
And the front half of the stage 2 is crazy. It does not bode well for Yusuke Morimoto. Come on,
Pressure
Yusuke.
setting in right now.
Yes!
Shakes it off.
There is hope yet. He beats the Klaxon on top of that. What about Ryosuke Miyoka? Casino Royale. He saves once
Oh.
and fails Royal Flush.
Oh.
Miyoka is out of it on stage 5 again. And I believe that is the, I want to say the second time? Let me check. Yeah, that's the 3rd time in this era that he's been eliminated on stage 5.
Bro, he's only cleared stage 5 twice.
Yeah, out of 5 attempts. Noah Munier, meanwhile.
Wicked.
Whale Carnival. He's got it. 1731, putting us at 13. The most we can have is 16. Now we have our safety pass attempts. Jake McClintock kicking things off. He's going into this completely blind for the most part. He isn't using the safety pass yet. He saves on the dungeon and moves on.
Sight reads it. That's nice.
Good shit. Let's see if Jake McClintock has not been to stage 5. He's been to it once,
Once.
but he failed on, I guess, 5.7 or 5.4, depending on what route he's in. Tom Alberti, meanwhile, he saves once on rope reverse, and he's saving the safety pass for stage 6 as well.
Nice.
And it all comes down to Tyler Smith. Casino Royale, he saves once, and he clears with 21 seconds.
Okay.
6.
Barn Boys did have the best look on the stage, so I'm glad to see Tyler Smith make it through after that save. My goodness.
None of the Folsoms move on, but their fellow barn burner Tyler Smith did. The NSC champion, along with 15 others, are moving on to stage 6, which is going to be commencing in near Mementos. Actually, let me do the clear overview really quick while we're here. Killer of stage 5, actually, is the dungeon by a margin of 1. We have a 4-way tie for second and a 3-way tie for third. That being Rover vs. EX, Domino City, Royal Flush the Gambler, then everything else.
Everything was a killer.
Down to 16. Norrell, Lutman, Obi, Dylan, Lepsack, Logic, Fortier, Feinberg, Gravier, Walker, Gilmore, Morimoto, Munion, Clintock, Alberti, and Tyler Smith.
That's a hex on me?
Yeah, for real this time. Stage 6.
Stacked lineup.
Yeah, this actually, look at this lineup. This is actually stacked.
Actually, look at it.
We have champions. We have real life finalists.
Oh my days.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what happens. Stage 6, mere moments. Stage 6 is Mandro Maze Mark 5. It is a split decision speed stage consisting of 14 obstacles. Every single one of them is a split decision. I'm not even gonna bother with the explanation because that would take a freaking hour. And we're about to hit 2 hours on the broadcast.
Sheesh.
9 pulling the pauses. We're down to 16, all with 3 of which have the safety pass. Kicking things off is Matthias Neurel. Matthias Neurel is going back to stage 7 and he beats the Klaxon.
Nice, one and done.
Neurel. Neurel is now a 2-time semifinalist in this era. Oliver Lutman, meanwhile. I don't think he's been to stage 7 at all this era. But he's gonna do it tonight!
Time.
His first time getting to stage 7 this year. Gavin Obi.
I could tell he really wanted to make it there.
Yeah, Gavin Obi, it would be his 5th. He's 51 seconds! Good God! We're 3 for 3. Oh, this roster's stacked. Luke Dillon. You know he wants to get to stage 7. He will not survival jump. A few obstacles short. Yeah, 2 obstacles short. That is tragic. Lebsack trying to get to stage 7 for the second time this era. Can he?
Just the second time.
Yes! That's a palindrome. 43-34. Mikael, oh my god, Mikael Logic still in this thing, by the way. Could you believe if he makes it to stage 7 right now? He did! With a double!
And he gets
Oh
it
my
done, alright.
Okay, stage 6 might need to be buffed.
God, what happened?
Look at logic clear.
Mikael Logic
Oh my gosh.
clears stage
Damn.
6. Fortier.
He
And
beat
he gets
Miyoko.
stage
What
7.
the hell?
Yes!
Oh my goodness.
Feinberg. Ooh, Phil Warp Lumberjack. 1 second!
Ooh, damn.
What a run. That was a close call.
Not even slip-ups can stop his competitors now. My goodness.
Gravier. Ooh, yes, with a double as well. We're gonna be here a while. Dance Walker.
Yep.
Got it. Almost the double digits. Knocks a Garamore. We'll save.
Oh.
38 seconds.
The thing with stage 6, it usually tends to, like, you know, feel the compares, you know, Achilles' heels, but I think everybody's, you know, has ironed out the kinks thus far.
And not to mention, this is a freaking stacked roster. I mean, at least what's left of it.
That too.
Yusuke Morimoto. Multiple saves, a fail in the Goliath wall, and a fail in the Dragon Glider!
Oh, the moment I mentioned that. Clearly someone's failed to iron out all the kinks.
Yusuke, number 2 on the overall standings, is out of it on stage 6. Noah Munier, meanwhile. Yes, with the funny number. They're 11 for 13. McClintock can get back to stage 7 tonight. Yes! The most we can have, I believe, is 14, which would be insane for stage 7. Alberti.
Which is a sight for sore eyes after
Spider
all the
stairs, he
previous.
uses the safety pass.
Oh, moment I say that, I gotta shut my mouth sometimes. I gotta shut my mouth sometimes.
Tyler Smith does not have to use the safety pass.
Nice.
Tom Alberti can make it 15 people in stage 7. He's got to beat stage 6 in order to do so. Using the safety pass,
Maybe a nice number.
he gets to stage 7. That is crazy. Tom Alberti getting an extra 3 obstacle clears because of the safety pass. A lot of points for him, but a bit of a scare on it from him. Clear review for stage 6. 3-way time for a Ninja Killer. And they're the only ones that took out anybody. Double number on Mandrill Maze, and like we got 2 doubles on Mandrill Maze, being Logic and Gravier. And Advanced got a double number on Gambler's Gala. Lucky Melons go to Yoshi, Logic, Bruna, Yoshi again, and Yusuke Morimoto. Clutch Melon goes to Matthias Neurel on the Fidget finale to Cargo at the end of stage 5. Simon Bruna got the spare caviar on Royal Flush in stage 5. And Matthias Neurel got the Wonderful Melon, along with the Clutch Melon, in the same stage. In the beginning and the end of the same stage. That is crazy. But, folks, we're going to be here a while. We're down to 14. Going into stage 7. Surely tonight is going to happen. Surely, right? Really
I
hoping
want to speak anything into existence, Caleb.
Yeah. I'm not going to waste any more time. Stage 7 in mere moments. Stage 7 is FTL Singularity. It consists of 14 obstacles and is a somewhat split decision upper body gauntlet, divided into 2 sections. The first is Entropy's End. It consists of Snake Crossing, Board Meeting, Maiden Voyage, the bane of Vance Walker's existence undernail levels directly into the cheese wedges. We have Discus Bro, and finally into Stair Hop, which ended the tournament last week and got Gavin Obi the spare caviar. Hopefully it will not happen for the 4th week in a row. Really hoping I didn't just jinx it by saying that. Then in the back half, you have a decision to make. You can pick one of 2 paths. You have Path to Paradise, which is focused on finger strength, Widening Corridor, into Body Prop Kai, Walking Drum, Calum's Corner, which is both versions of Brad's Corner consecutively. The Elite Female version directly into the Elite Male version. Then, Hockey Pucks, the Legends only version of Slogies, and to cap off this path is Heartbreak Almighty, the successor to Heartbreak Armageddon from the last era. And it consists of 4 of the most difficult cat grab-based obstacles in Ninja Machine at the moment. Board Drop, Heartbreaker, Spider Winder, and Island of the I-Beams. It has never been beaten before. That's just one path. That's the finger strength path. And then your other option is the Lachey focus Dive to Damnation, consisting of brutal barrels into Ferox's Kaleidoscope, crazy shelf grab, then double cliffhanger ultra. It's essentially the double shin cliffhanger, but with with 2 cliffhanger ultras from Blockscape. Essentially the shin cliffhanger, but the second ledge is slanted in the opposite direction, turning it into a paddle cliff. Then you have a crazy jump from a leftward cliffhanger ultra into a rightward cliffhanger ultra. Barely anybody's gone past this. Then we have Monster Inverter, Silver Corkscrew, and finally 9 Circles of Hell, the successor to 7 Circles of Hell, consisting of 5 insanely difficult ring tech obstacles. Ring drop, sky tech, sky high, spread your rings and fly, and final ring with a dismount consecutive. This has only been beaten once by Phil Folsom all those weeks ago back in Tournament 3 of Year 2. Will anyone else join him in one of the most elite clubs in Omega? Finalist of OMEGA⁵. Will anyone survive? An unprecedented 14 athletes remain to take on this 14 obstacle gauntlet of Stage 7. Running first, he's been in this position before. He's a former finalist of Omega, 3-time Vegas finalist of ANW, the first finalist of OMEGA⁵, Max Feinberg. And now he has a chance to do it all over again in OMEGA⁵. He will be the second finalist of the era, if by some statistical miracle he pulls this off. He sits in 52nd on the leaderboard with 3 appearances before tonight, and 6,710 points. Let's see how he handles. Let's put it like 8. Let's put it. See how he handles Entropy's End. Starting with Snake Crossing. We saw Galstrim taken out on this obstacle 2 weeks in a row. Board meeting. That's down. Maiden Voyage. Floating sockets. One more.
Let's get pumpy here.
And that is a date with undernail levels. He saves on the first file. Ooh. And fails on the second.
Oh.
But props to Max Feinberg for getting back here.
Yeah.
I think that...
The unnerved, unholy trinity. We still can never take that away from it.
I think that proves, if anything, that was not a fluke. But yeah, we're down to 13. Let's keep going. 13 athletes remain. Running next is a former finalist of TNA at Ferox in the Team Division, representing the Aliens. But moreover, he's a finalist of Omega back in OMEGA⁵. His name is Jake McClintock. And in his big return to Omega, we haven't seen him in a few weeks, he gets all the way to Stage 7. And he has a chance to do something insane right now, to become our second finalist of the era. Jake McClintock currently stands in 93rd place in 2 appearances before tonight with 2,160 points. And this is really going to jack up his score, for sure. But you know he wants more than just a high score. He wants to get to the final. Entropy's End is his next major hurdle. And this is his first time.
Oh!
No! Snake Crossing takes out McClintock. I didn't even get to finish saying anything.
I was gonna say, yeah, Galstrim's fail is still fresh in the minds of our competitors, and everybody's thinking, let me not be the competitor that goes on Snake Crossing, and there it goes. He just was out of that proper headspace.
I was gonna say that this is his first time getting past Stage 5. And for it to end like that is tragic.
It's heartbreaking.
No runs past the first quarter of Stage 7. We gotta continue. 12 athletes remain. Running next is one of the greatest to ever do it. 2-time champion of ANW Junior. He never lost a race. 2-time champion of ANW. He's a multimillionaire from that alone. 9-time semifinalist. The Texas Ninja, Vance Walker. for the umpteenth time, I'm going to look at his stats and find out. He now takes on stage 7. Vance.
We lost track at this point.
Vance Walker is in 9th place on the leaderboard in 5 appearances before tonight, with 43,630 points in total. He is 4 for 4 in the back half before stages 5 and 6. Can he finally get revenge on that damn Undernail levels and have a shot at the last 3 quarters of this stage? Entropy's End.
It must be killing him.
He's been in the back of his mind for the last 7 days. Board meeting. He's got that down. Maiden voyage. He's got to get past the first nail file in order to get a personal best. For the moment, he's got it down.
All right.
2 more.
Scene of the crime.
Yes, cheese wedges. Come on, Vance. Discus throw. Can he actually get to the back half of the stage this time? Stair hopper.
Something he's not used to.
Walker is on the back half and he saves on the dismount.
Oh, okay.
That was close. But Vance
My heart
has
skipped a beat there. Oh my goodness.
Vance has a big decision to make. I can't recall if he's been to this part of the stage before. His decision is Path to Paradise. This has never been beaten before. Walking Drum. The farthest run. The person who has the farthest run into it so far is Sam Folsom. Caleb's Corner.
This is it.
Now for the elite male version. Can he handle paddle cliffs? Yes! Reverse grab. He saves it! Hockey pucks!
Oh my goodness.
Vance Walker has a chance to do the impossible right now. Slogies. He's been here so many times and come up short every time. Now Heartbreak Almighty is the only thing standing between him and the final stage for the first time in his Omega career. Spiderwinder. The overall record on this path is the 3rd board. Vance has got it. 1 more. He's beaten it. He's going to the final. Vance Walker is an Omega finalist. We have a final for the first time in 6 weeks. Vance Walker has done the unthinkable. And I just realized I forgot to add Island of the I-Beams.
Okay.
You know what? We'll just... Anybody who beats Path to Paradise, we'll just have them run Island of the I-Beams individually. But for the moment, Vance is going to the final stage. And for all we know, we could have more.
I actually have a close friend named Michael. I hate that guy. From the 1960s.
You gotta keep going. We still have, I believe, 10 more runs to go.
100,000 Michaels per decade.
Running next is one of the best to ever do it. He is a 2025 Premier Series champion, the first person to get a full clear in the WNL. He is NSC's Season 5 champion as of a few days ago. 3-time last man standing, 4-time finalist of Omega. He is the man they call the Technician. His name is Tyler Smith. And no, he is not the Bugman. Tyler Smith currently stands at number 1 on the Omega leaderboard in 8 appearances before tonight and 78,625 points in total. And I forgot to mention, Vance got a double. Tyler Smith, this is his 3rd time getting here. The 3rd time be the charm, as he attempts Entropy's End. Trying to become a 5-time finalist. Pretty sure that would be the most final stage attempts in Omega to date. That would finally break the record that he holds in joint with Jay Lewis. He's got undernail levels down. This is directly into the cheese wedges. Nothing he can't handle. Discus throw. It is down. Stair hopper. Can he get back to the back half?
Vance really went out here, though.
Yes! Tyler
No worries.
Smith. He has a decision to make. His selection. Dive to Damnation. First person to attempt that tonight. Cliffhanger Ultra seems to be the bane of these competitors' existence. Tyler Smith has a shot at it. That's one. He saves. He's got the second one. On to Monster Inverter. I think he's the second person to beat this. There are 4 boards. One more. Yes. Still going. Silver Corkscrew. He's got it. 9 Circles of Hell. Raindrop.
That's it.
Down. Skytech. Down. Sky High. Down. Spread your wings and fly. Down. Final ring.
Oh my
on.
god.
For the 5th time. Yes.
Yes!
Yeah.
The Technician is going to the final stage, and for the first time in 10 tournaments, we have a multi-person final stage. And could you believe if Tyler Smith is about to become our 5th champion? And the first of the year. And he now holds the all-time record for the most final stage appearances from one person in Omega. 5 times he's been to this point. He's not
That
facing
alone
it.
is already a grand feat.
Yeah. He's not doing it alone, though. Vance Walker seemingly has already made it there as well. He can still have a lot
Half
more,
to
though.
Paradise and Dive to Damnation beat in one night. That is something that I thought I'd never see.
Yeah. We may have more. We may have a lot more. We still have 10 runs to go. And this roster is actually stacked. Let's keep going. Next competitor does not have a BGM. I need to find one. But he is Ninja Warrior France's one of its champions, along with a former finalist of Omega, one of the only Frenchmen to do so. Matthias Neurel. He currently stands in 31st place in 6 appearances before tonight, with 12,350 points and $180 to his name. This is his 2nd time reaching FTL Singularity. How will he handle Entropy's End this time around? Also, I believe we had 2 clears consecutively.
Nice.
Main Voyage. He's got that down. Undernail levels. He saves on the 2nd file, though. That is never a good sign. He's halfway through the segment, and Cheese Wedges does him in, ending the clear streak.
Now recover.
From one Frenchman to another. Let's continue. Running next is a former finalist of Omega, one of Ninja Warrior France's champions, and a 3-time finalist and 2-time champion, the tragic hero Clément Gravier. He's been in this position so many times. That's the wrong BGM. There we go.
A good idea to add wet clay to a bone dry.
Clément Gravier currently stands in 21st place with 4 appearances before tonight and 18,540 points and $30 to his name. He's been to FTL Singularity once. But now he knows what he's up against. Entropy's End. Clément Gravier. He is a former finalist of Omega. He did all the way back in Omega 2. He saves on the 2nd move of Born Meeting. That is never a good sign. As he moves on to
It'll be a bad omen.
Undernail levels. Saw
Tried it out.
Neurel fall here, and Gravier will share the same fate.
Same wedge too.
C'est la vie for the Frenchman. Nearly halfway through what's left of the roster. We are 2 for 6. You gotta continue. Running next is a multi-time winner of the Barbados Ninja Throwdown. He got a Stage 3 clear in Worlds 2023, as well as becoming WNL's 2025 World Champion. He is a 14-time semifinalist and a 2-time LMS. Noah freaking Munir. He's known as the fastest ninja in the world. He's known as the WNL champion, but speed is not a factor here. Noah Munir currently stands in 20th place on the Omega standings with 4 appearances before tonight and 19,815 points and $827 to his name. And could you believe it? This is his first time attempting FTL Singularity this era.
Insane.
Took 9 appearances. But now, he's finally got his shot. Entropy's End. Some call him a choke artist. Some call him the fastest ninja alive. And you cannot deny the fact that he's the #1 ninja in Ninja Machine at the moment. Although he saves on Maiden Voyage, and I always say that is never a good sign, especially this early in a stage. He will not share the same fate as the Frenchman. Discus throw. He's going into this completely blind stair hopper. Can Noah Munir, as he saves on the stair hopper, can he make it to the back half? Yes!
Oh, after 2 saves, my goodness.
By the skin of his teeth.
He's been denied 9 times. You know he wants this so bad.
He's gone to the back half. But he has got a decision to make. His selection is Dive to Damnation.
Does seem better suited for his, how do I say, disciplines.
Crazy shelf grab. He's gonna need a lot of power here. Cliffhanger Ultra. That's the first one. There's one more. He's got it! We're 2 for 2 on this obstacle. Monster Inverter. There's 4 boards. That's 2. He took a full 30 seconds to get past that second board, though. That's 3. One more. Silver Corkscrew. Are we about to have 3 finalists? He saves on the Silver Corkscrew. The second inward Lachey.
Arms.
NCOH. Ring drop. Sky Tech. Sky High. Spread your wings, your rings, and fly. He's got the clear. What?
Okay.
Okay, so I'm noticing I missed an obstacle in both stages. Because final ring should be there. But, you know what? We're going to give it to him at this point. Noah Munir is going to the final stage, and it's about damn time. He's finally gotten his first final. 15 times. Sorry, 14 attempts as of tonight. And Noah Munir on the 14th attempt on stage 7. He's gotten his dues. He's going to the final. We have a 3-person final tonight.
My goodness.
We still have half of what's left of this roster left. Let's continue. This next runner does not have a BGM, but in his first few years in the WNL, if I recall correctly, he has never failed a stage. He was the man who beat Mount Bittercold back in OMEGA⁵ in its original state. It's Oliver Lutman. And if I recall correctly, oh, he is on the leaderboard. He is in 48th with 3 appearances before tonight and 7,820 points to his name. his first time getting past Manjo Maze this year. Question of the hour is how can he handle Entropy's End and FTL Singularity in general? Snake Crossing. He saves on it! That is never a good sign! An insane save from Oliver Lutman. He used a lot of resiliency there. Undernail levels. Can he handle it? One more, and then it's the cheese wedges. Still no rest points. He's got it down, though. Discus throw. The fourth move of discus throw takes out the young prodigy.
I'll end that soon.
Yeah.
Just like that.
As Benny says, it just comes undone. This next runner also does not have a BGM. He made his debut in OMEGA⁵, repping Canada. and when he did, he got all the way to stage 7 in his debut appearance. One of the best performances we've ever seen from a rookie. It's Loic Fortier. And I apologize to all the Canadians who are somehow watching this.
No, listen, Americans are from America, so Canadians should be from Canada.
Oh, Canadian. Sorry, I don't mean to make fun of your country. I'm sorry. Well, Loic Fortier obviously not on the leaderboard before tonight. So he went into this course, this particular era, completely blind, and he's gotten all the way to stage 7. That is really impressive.
You wouldn't think that with his performance.
Yeah. How is he going to fare in Entropy's End, though? Again, he's going into this completely blind. He does not know what he's up against.
He may be blind, but he's seen the path laid out before him.
Oh! A save on board meeting, though. An incredible save. He just used a lot of resiliency points under no levels, though.
Never good luck.
He made an incredible save. Cheese wedges down, though. Discus throw. 1.25 to 1.5 points of resiliency used up on that move. Stair hopper, though. That's why you don't give up.
Nice.
He just got a quad. Fortier has a decision to make that could affect the outcome of his run. In fact, it likely will. What is his selection? Dive to Damnation. We saw it cleared twice earlier tonight. He saves on Brutal Barrels, though. Kaleidoscope. Crazy shelf grab. Can he handle? No, he won't even reach Cliffhanger Ultra.
Oh.
Crazy shelf grab does him in. Still at 3 clears. The most we can have, I believe, is 8. And somehow this next runner also does not have a BGM. So we're just gonna roll with it. Roll into this run as well. He's a 2-time A&W finalist. And he is the inaugural champion of the Ninja Sport Championship. Noxagaramore. If I recall correctly, he was the first person to even attempt Stage 6 back in OMEGA⁵. Now he attempts the most difficult Stage 7 in Omega's history by fairly... I feel like it's close, actually. I have no idea. I mean, I made the damn course. I know it's pretty hard. He sits in 53rd on the leaderboard in 4 appearances before tonight. He has 6,620 points to his name. And this is his first time getting to this stage in this era. Entropy's End is his next major hurdle. Again, he's going into this completely blind, but we saw what Loic Fortier could do in his first attempt on the stage in a sight read. He nearly reached the second cliffhanger of the stage. Garamore, though, let's see what he can do.
Clean thus far.
If I recall correctly, he has the wingspan for this. He saves on the cheese wedges, though.
But you need the grip more than you need a wingspan.
1 to 1.25 points of resiliency. Use Stair Hopper does him in.
Oh.
Great run from Garamore, though. On a sight read, he almost got to the back half. Not as good as Fortier, but really good regardless.
Still be proud of himself for that run.
And I'm imagining his fellow ninjas supporting him from the sidelines, giving him props. You gotta give this man props.
All of them.
But we gotta continue. We still have a lot of runs left. 4 in particular, actually. Let's continue. 7 athletes remain. Running next is a Season 2 champion of NSC, 1/3 of TNA Season 1 champions, 2-time finalist, 2-time LMS of A&W, 6-time LMS, 3-time finalist, 4th champion of Omega, Caden Lepsack. After all this time, finally made it back to Stage 7. What a comeback for the champ, by the way. Caden Lepsack currently stands in 10th place on the leaderboard in 4 appearances before tonight, with 1 boss clear, and along with 38,845 points and $3,333 to his name because of that quad he got last week. Or the quint, sorry. It only counted as a triple, though, which is crazy. But he's been here once before. He came up short. But the difference is he knows what he's up against this time around. Going into Entropy's End for the 2nd time in this era, 2nd time this year.
Oh yeah, Kim, correction. Season 1 finalists, not champions.
Thank you. Let me fix that. Meanwhile, he has a date with Undernail levels.
We've struggled this before, but not Lepsack.
Cheese wedges. Discus throw. Could you believe if Lepsack made it to the final tonight? Yes! He's on to the back half, though.
Is this our first flawless attempt through Entropy's End?
At least the first one in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See if he could carry the momentum over to the latter half.
Yeah. His selection is, I think, Path to Paradise. Oh, shit. Ooh. Oh, he saves on Body Prop Kai, though. I look away for 2 seconds. Come on, Calum's corner.
Before it could all come undone very quickly.
Calum's corner. Elite male version. Can he handle paddle cliffs? Yes! Got the reverse grab as well. Hockey pucks.
All right.
He might have this.
You would hope the chalk salesman has good grip.
Slogies. He saves. Going into Heartbreak Almighty. Board drop. The last segment is missing. Board drop takes out the champion. An unbelievable run from our 4th champion, though, if I can talk. The most we can have now is 6. This next runner also does not have a BGM. And I got no stats about this dude. But what we do know is his name is Michael Lajic. He stands in 352nd on the leaderboard. I don't know. Is Benny's mic not working?
Now we're working again. All right.
There we go.
After some difficulty, we're back. There we go.
There we go. What were you gonna say?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay. Yeah. Mikhail Lajic sits in 352nd on the leaderboard with 1 appearance before tonight. 120 points to his name. And he's gotten all the way to Stage 7. Obviously, this is his first time getting past Stage 1 in this era. Now he gets all the way to Stage 7. Entropy's End. How is he gonna handle it? Snake Crossing does him in.
Oh.
similar to, I'm not gonna lie, about as well as I thought he would be. But, like Calstream, twice, Hell Logic is bested on Snake Crossing. You cannot take a single one of these obstacles for granted. They will come back to bite you. No pun intended. We still have 2 more runs in this stage. Let's continue. Still got a few runs left. This is the number 2 in the world at the moment. Top 5 in 2045's WNL Elite Division. He reached the national finals of A&W. 3-time LMS and 1-time finalist, hoping to make it 2. Gavin Obi. And he's still number 2. The number 2 ninja in Ninja Machine. Second only to the current WNL champion. That'd be Noah Munier. Statistically, Gavin Obi stands in 4th place on the Omega leaderboard with 6 appearances before tonight, 4 boss clears, and 67,280 points to his name before tonight, along with $1,146 in cash. And could you believe it? This is his 5th attempt on FTL Singularity.
My God.
Will the 5th time be the charm? Entropy's End. The most we can have in the final stage is 5. Oh, he saves on board meeting, though. Very early on. He saves again!
Oh my goodness.
On Maiden Voyage! Gavin Obi.
If he could get through Entropy's End, oh my goodness.
Oh my, with that much resiliency being used. The first one's 0.75 to 0.1. To 1. Stairhopper does him in, though.
Yo, it's not at the end. It's in the middle of this time.
Yeah. It's not the last step this time. How many points of resiliency did he even use? He used 0.75 to 1 on that first save, and on the second one it was 1.25 to 1.5. It was not pretty, but hell of a run from Gavin Obi. But unfortunately, he's 0 for 5 on this stage. Most we can have in the final is 4. And the 4th could be this man. Tom Alberti. I don't have any stats on this dude yet, but what we do know about his position on the leaderboard, he sits in 28th place on the Omega standards for year 2, with 4 appearances, no boss clears, and 14,530 points and $222 to his name. And this is his first time getting to stage 7 in this era. So he's going into FTL Singularity completely blind. In order to join the other 3 in the final, first he's got to sight read Entropy's End. The most we can have in the final is 4. Voyage. That's down. Undernail levels. More cheese wedges. Maintaining his resiliency going into discus throw. Stairhopper. We just saw it take out Obi. And it will take out Tom Alberti. And that will do it for stage 7.
Wow.
Tonight's stage 7 clear review is as follows.
Going on Stairhopper's crazy.
Yeah.
Can't have shit in Detroit.
Nope.
Stage 7 clear review is as follows. We're down to 3. Vance Walker, Tyler Smith, and Noah Munier. 2 of which are getting to the final for the first time in Omega. Killer of stage 7 was Stairhopper by a margin of 1. Noah Munier and Vance both got doubles. But Noah Munier receives another $900. Vance receives all the 3s. Lucky melons go to Clement, Gravier, Jake McClintock, Oliver Lutman, Lloyd Fortier, and Knox Agarmore. Clutch melon goes to Tyler Smith on the Stairhopper. The Despair Caviar goes to Max Feinberg on the Undernail levels. And the Wonderful Melon goes to Vance Walker on Calum's corner. Gentlemen, we have a final. We have a multi-person final. And the 3 who got here are 3 of the best ninjas in the world. Can't believe I'm saying this. This is the first time in 6 weeks that I get to say final stage in mere moments. Your final stage is Babylon Beyond. It consists of 13 obstacles divided into 2 sections. The first is the horizontal segment known as Apex. It consists of 8 obstacles. Gotta Go Bullseye Box, Cannonball Conga, Hadrian's Wall, Astroglider, a split decision between Flying Island and Mushroom Trip. The overall progress record is 8.6, which is the beginning of the upper body segment. Monkey Hop into St. Lawrence Gap into the 60-foot Heavenly Ascent. The time limit is 124 seconds. Should anybody beat this, they'll be going into uncharted territory. Eternity. The vertical segment consists of 5 obstacles. Speed climbing, 17 meters up, 12-meter cage wall, criss-cross salmon ladder, a 20-meter fence climb, and finally a 12-meter P-rope. 6-meter blue zone, 6-meter gold zone. The time limit there is 99 seconds. If anybody survives this, they will become our 5th champion, and this era will be over. This is what it all comes down to. These 3 titans of the ninja world now face potentially the most difficult final stage in Omega. One of the most difficult in Ninja Machine, to be sure. Dumb question, will anyone survive? 3 athletes remain to take on this final stage. Running first is a 5-time finalist, NSC's Season 5 champion, the technician Tyler Smith. He has a chance to do the impossible now. To become our 5th Omega champion. 2 minutes, 4 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Here comes the Camellia music. Gotta Go Bullseye Box kicking things off. He can't handle Cannonball Conga. I feel like Tyler Smith has the best chance out of these 3 to beat this course. Cannonball Conga. God, I'm nervous already. We just started.
So am I.
This music is intense.
Right?
It's intense.
Cannonball slide. Taking a lot of time for Hadrian's Wall, though.
How much
He's
time
got
do
it.
we need left?
Minute 26. Still got more than half of the course to go. Astro Glider. Yes! Split decision between Flying Island and Mushroom Trip. Which one is he gonna go for, and is he gonna beat it? They're very similar. One is actually a bit more difficult than the other. He's got Mushroom Trip down! One obstacle away from the all-time progress record in this era, Monkey Hop. Got the bars in the slider. The all-time progress record is getting them back out. Phil Folsom did it 6 weeks ago. Tyler Smith has done it! St. Lawrence Gap!
Oh.
Still got a long way to go, though. He's got this
Yeah,
mount.
not a lot of time.
St.
40 left.
St. Lawrence Gap! Got both
30
tracks.
seconds.
Both tracks are on the left. 50 feet of rope.
Oh my god.
Make it 40. Does he have the time?
He might. Yeah, I think he does.
30 feet.
Yeah, he's got it.
It's gonna be close.
down.
Just over 50% of his stamina left. 20 feet. The Blackson sounding. He took a long time on that last 10 feet.
Come on.
Smith! He's going to eternity!
Okay.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. Oh my goodness.
Tyler Smith! He's got a chance to do the impossible here.
Just imagine, fresh off of winning at Tennessee this season, becoming the 5th champion of Omega. Just imagine that. That is poetic.
There we go. Speed climbing. Come on.
Just
17 meter speed climbing. 5 meters. He is flying up this thing.
Look at that point 13.
Oh.
Look at that point 13.
Oh my. That's a lot of 13s. That is a lot of 13s. Cage wall. Oh, he.
Yeah. Well, it's supposed to be .00.
Yeah, yeah.
Am I gonna talk about that?
Oh, he's on the crisscross. Salmon ladder. Still got a long way to go. First jump. Got it.
There we go. Tyler's technically sound competitive. He should have the
Second jump.
She is on.
Position as well.
Oh, he's got to move. He's got the second jump.
Gotta move.
Fence climb and P-rope. The only things
Yeah,
left.
this one's pretty quick.
Fence climb is way faster, though.
Oh my god.
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
Fence climb is a pretty quick obstacle, so we should just fly up.
20 meters. This is a 20-meter obstacle, though.
Yeah.
5 meters.
Yeah,
Oh, he's gonna have to fly up this P-rope.
Raining.
Oh
1 meter. P-rope. Why is it the gold zone?
no. Well, wait, is gold?
Yeah, blue is the one with hands only.
Yeah.
Oh.
And that is ball game for Tyler Smith.
Oh man.
That is your final stage. In full. So stage 8 needs edits as well.
You know what? Credit for trying though. He was actually pretty close.
Yeah, that was really
Yeah,
close.
Bro could have 2-tapped it.
Okay, it's not going to be 2 tapped. Thank God, dude. And Tyler Smith is again denied the championship. Let me get this BGM up, by the way, because I completely forgot. Tyler Smith. He was... Wait. He was less than 2 meters short.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
1.77 meters. I didn't even notice. That's the all-time progress record. And for once, my final stage was not 2 tapped. But he got damn close.
Not yet.
We're not done yet, though. We still got 2 runs left. We gotta continue. 2 athletes remain. take on this behemoth of a final stage. This next one's a 3-time winner of Barbados Ninja Throwdown. Stage 3 clear of Worlds 2023, as well as Worlds 2025 champion. 14th time finalist, 2-time LMS, and as of now, a finalist, Noah Munier. #1 ninja in the world. At least in Ninja Machine. He's got 2 of the most difficult segments. 2 segments of the most difficult final stage in Omega. One of the most difficult in Ninja Machine, to my knowledge, to go through before he can say he's done it all. 2 minutes, 4 seconds on the clock. Let's begin. Starting with Apex. Gotta go bullseye box done. Cannot take a single one of these obstacles for granted here. He saves on Cannibal Conga!
Oh!
Phil Folsom saved on Gotta Go Bullseye Box when he got here 6 weeks ago. Noah Munier saves from the second obstacle rather than the first. On to Adrian's wall. He's got that down. He's going way faster than Tyler Smith did.
Yeah, that is true.
Big huge resiliency though. Flying Island or Mushroom Trip. Got Flying Island down! That's arguably the more difficult option.
It would be faster though, I would think. Maybe. Oh.
He is flying. Monkey hop. Only Tyler Smith has gotten past this point. Yes! Dismount! Oh, he's on the St. Lawrence Gap. He's got loads of time. 2 tracks.
I'm familiar with.
And no rest points going into Heavenly Ascent.
Okay. This should be good though, I would think. He has the time.
Plenty of time.
He's got the stamina as well. Noah Munier, he's called the fastest ninja in the world for a reason. He's gonna beat the Klaxon in this race.
Oh my god.
He actually did. I need to buff this.
Oh my goodness.
I might need to buff this stage. Both segments, actually.
Oh my god.
But, folks, 5 obstacles away. He now faces eternity. 99 seconds, 5 obstacles. Noah Munier, speed is essential here. Here we go. Speed climbing.
You know, considering how close our last guy was, I think Noah could have a serious shot here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Must be feeling much more confident now that the path was laid out before and just before.
He's just gotta be faster.
Yeah, and
He's
got
low
the
already.
salmon ladder too.
I don't remember what time he got to the key room.
It was not.
Tyler Smith had 15 seconds. He's already on the salmon ladder. He may have this.
Let's not forget.
The first transition, there's one more. He's Noah Munier, he's got it!
Got it.
He may have this.
Yeah, again, the fence flyer
Okay,
is
he's
really
gotta
fast,
go
but also really
fast.
long.
There's a 20-meter fence climb.
He is moving quickly.
He's moving very quickly.
Tyler Smith has 20.3, now Noah has 0.92.
Oh wow.
Oh my god, he actually has this.
21.
He actually has
Oh my
this.
gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
This is what you get. The most
Wait,
important
maybe,
10
maybe.
seconds of his
Wait,
life.
wait. Oh, it's gonna come close.
Ooh, it's gonna be close!
Oh no!
No!
He has
my
no-
God.
No!
Oh no!
No, Immunior!
Oh.
We almost had it.
67 centimeters! Short of becoming our 5th champion! I swear to God, I thought he had that. I need to stop the BGM. There we go. Camellia jump scare.
Oh.
Holy fuck, that was close. That was an incredible run from Noam Jr., though. You gotta give him props for that. But God, gotta believe he is incredibly frustrated that he came up that short. 67 centimeters.
Frustrated would be underselling it, to be frank. There's no errors with that run in eternity, just didn't pace himself enough.
Yeah. He was even faster than Smith, by a significant margin.
It's those little micro errors that can really add up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We gotta continue. We still gotta run left. There's still hope. One athlete remains. And he doesn't know what he's up against, but he's a pretty damn good competitor. 9-time semifinalist and a finalist as of tonight. 2-time champion of A&W, the Texas Ninja, Vance Walker. Now, finally, 59 tournaments in, has a shot to become our 5th champion and our 5th American champion on top of this. But he's got to beat potentially the most difficult final stage in Omega. Although, considering how close these other two got, that might be in question. 2 minutes, 4 seconds on the clock. This is the last run of the night. Here we go. Vance Walker is going to cap off this tournament. He's going to cap it off with a total victory or a fail on the final stage. I don't think he's ever failed the final stage in A&W.
No.
Oh, he saves on Cannibal
But
Kong
yeah,
as
yeah.
well. So
It
did
should be
Noam
noticed That
Jr.
was just a rope climb. It was just a rope climb.
Yeah, but this is way different. Adrian's wall. Vance, I mean, how quickly did he get? 130.12. 128.51. Slightly slower than Noam Jr., but still pretty damn fast.
Frankly, it doesn't matter as long as you beat the stage. It's,
Yeah.
It's, like, the time limit's not that strict.
Flying Island does him in, and that will end it.
I was gonna mention the pressure's on because you don't want to be the one competitor that fails Apex, especially when you're the last runner.
Oh. What a run, though, from Vance Walker.
Absolutely.
Frustrated to be sure, but you gotta give him props. Finally, he's a finalist. He's gonna be number 98 next week. Smith is gonna be number 99. Muni's gonna be number 100. Lucky Melons. 3 go to Noam Jr. 1 goes to Vance. 1 goes to Smith. The Clutch Melon goes to Noam Jr. So does the Wonderful Melon. Noah's gonna be getting a lot of points
Yep.
added to his stats. Women's champion is Isabella Folsom. Chatter's champion is... I need to find it really quick. Jack Andrews. Your best rookie is Do-Hyun Lee. Ladies and gentlemen, this tournament continues. Let's have a look at tonight's top 10. It is... I need to find it. You know what? It'll be in the comments. But their top 3 is Vance Walker, Tyler Smith, and Noah Munier, respectively. For Benny Kins on commentary, for Radium and Stats, for everybody watching at home, my name is Caleb Cloud. This has been a historic episode of Omega. Go Beyond. Fare thee well, everybody.